you knew yet, bro. I just got up. I just woke up. Hello, everybody! Oh my god. Even my voice is just like, oh, it's early! Hello, everybody. Good morning. Silent Hill 2. I finished Silent Hill 2. Yawn. Thank you guys. Thank you, Corio. Hello, everybody. I hope you all have had an amazing day. It is me, Ahima, Ahijimi. Drink some water. I'll drink some coffee. Hello. But yes. Good morrow. It is nice. Maybe honestly, I'm thinking like doing more early stuff, so maybe it'll actually fix my fucking schedule. I don't have the worst sleeping schedule, but it's not good. It's not the best either. Some people are like, oh yeah, I go to bed at like 10, 11, and I wake up at like 7, and I'm like, could not. It just could not be me. I'm actually really. I admire Henya's sleeping schedule. Hello. We're on the same timeline, bro, and I'm like, I'm so fucking tired. But like, no. Henya's got me beat in that sleep department. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for coming today. Today we're gonna be doing the red, like, green flag prompts. Buongiorno. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, though. Since my last stream, I've been, like, thinking constantly about Silent Hill 2. Like, I've been thinking a lot about it. Like, obviously, I drunkenly tweeted about watching the movie, and the movie was dumb as shit. But, hello, Thrill Gamer! Yeah, I hope everything's good for you too, but yeah, it was pretty shit. But anyway, I want to go back to that restless place. Wait, what is even the saying? That dream, restless, either way. Shut up, fuck. But I'm so pissy because, like, there's one other available game of Silent Hill available on Steam, but it is region locked. It's like an old one from, like, it's like a father and a son or something. I don't know if it's any good, though. Ugh. We deserve PT. That's true. Have you seen the other endings on YouTube? I saw, like, one other one. So I so early? Because I gotta get early. It's you. Because I'm English speaking. I gotta get on their timeline, bro. But yeah, now it's all about the want. It's like, they really don't make horror like that anymore. By the way, do I sound okay? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, they don't make horror like Silent Hill anymore. We've definitely had we've been eating good with horror, but I miss those ones that's like just genuinely good. Genuinely, like, you could just be like, okay, I miss it. I was like, I'm missing it. I miss it. You know, when you play a game and you're like, I don't know what the fuck to do anymore. Like, yeah, I could play another game, but like, nothing compares. Oh, at work? Hello, working Ember. Ugh. Yeah. Wake up! Okay. Slapping yourself really does work with waking, though. Wake up! Okay. Hello, everybody. Don't worry, I'm getting there, so just be patient with me. I'm just still like, your quirk is yelling loudly for sure, 100%. I'm getting there, just be patient with me. Just registering a minute. Signals? I will have to look it up. I think later I'm going to be playing, like, after the red light green light thing, there's a few games I've, like, put off. I think I'm gonna save the, what time is it there? It's 9:30 a.m. I probably should be awake. A normal adult my age would have a sleeping schedule that's, like, more awake, but, but yeah, it's, I'm just really, yeah, just living it up, man. 14 hours. Well, thank you for being here still. Oh my god. Crazy. What time is it for you guys? Who wants to be in... So true. So true, to be fair. I am jealous of people that are like, oh yeah, I do have a normal sleeping schedule, but then it's like, well, who does? Also, I never... Gregor! Sorry, I'm looking at through my stuff. Oh, thank you for the... Thank you for the 10 subs, Gregor! Oh, I wasn't... Oh my god, I'm sorry. When I was setting up, I missed it, Greg. No! So it's dinner time for you guys. Thank you, princess. Oh my god. East Coast. Hello! But yeah. It's kind of like I've not been doing too much lately, so I'm excited with more. I do actually have, my grandmother actually has a little busy this month, but you know what? She could figure it out. It's Hime time. So there might be, like, my timeline this month. I mean, no. It's not gonna be spotty. It's gonna be perfect. But, just listen, I'm not abandoning. I'm just a woman in need. I don't know, that doesn't even need to make sense. I'm not gonna lie to you as well, I just went to, the American craft beer, not just went to, it's not like I just came back or anything. A few days ago I went to the American Craft Beer Festival in Tokyo. Do I do it? Yes, I do! I do VA work. But... But yeah, I went there, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Red and green flags? Okay, yeah. But I won't lie to you. I will say, like, the tourism in Japan has been, like, holy shit. And I know it's because of, like, the... Sorry, my brain... I'm still, like, it's because, like, my, the yen is so ass! That's why a lot of people are like... Sorry. There was so many people, it was actually ridiculous. I had to wait a half hour in line for a cup of beer. That it's like... And I'm still bitter about it! Because why? Hey, Americans... or like Westerners, you get American beer all the time. I don't, all right? I don't. I think they're American breweries that were coming from. So I was bitter. No, I mean, I can get it. I mean, it's not more like, I can still get craft beer online. Like, yes, I can. But, like, no, it's not banned or anything. It's just more of, like, there's a lot of breweries that were there that only were, like, available on that day. And I didn't even get to, they kept running out of, they ran out of beer. They ran out of beer 3 hours early. God damn it. But yes, I saw some people were like, so the red flag, green flags. So that's going to be the prompts. So essentially what I'm going to be doing today in a little bit is I am going through some, like, typical friendship or relationship scenarios, and we're gonna discuss if they're red flags or green flags. Yeah. And then me talking about beer was just me complaining. Because I'm a yapping girl. Yeah. I've just been watching... Yeah, besides that, just been watching horror movies. Chilling. Working. Living it up. But I'm gonna wake up during this stream, I promise you. I'm gonna be an awakey girl. I'm gonna be so awake that I might have to go to the hospital because they're gonna be like, wow, that girl's way too fucking awake. Did she take like 10 million awake pills? Exactly, it is to wake up. Hello, Stuart. Thank you, Doug. My grandmother, she really, she's got a passion for fashion, that's for sure. I know. I had to wake up before you guys went to bed. What's on the agenda today is red flag, green flag, but the first hour, I'm gonna yap, bro. I need to wake up. Well, that must be nice, Xenos. It seems like everybody's like streaming now too. I was like, oh damn, let's fucking go, bitch. You excited for the holidays? Who isn't? Holidays best time of the year, bro. I will say, like, my family's gonna be coming to Japan, and I like it. I like, of course, when my parents visit me in Japan, as well as like my other family members too. But I will also say it's like kind of. I don't know if you guys can relate or if you like, but like it's kind of jarring when your family comes to visit, because it's like, well, first of all, you know, they're visiting, they're gonna be coming to your house a lot, they're gonna be like wanting your attention a lot, and then also it's just kind of like, well, we're also in Japan and they don't speak the language, so it's like, okay, well then I have to also help there. Hello, Dylan! And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have like I am not a patient woman. I also have like a very small social battery where I'll be like, alright, I'm exhausted, I'm not gonna do anything, just leave me in my corner and never talk to me again. No, but like, no, but I just, sorry, I'm just like, especially sometimes like my parents they always, obviously they're older, so they have an early schedule, and then sometimes they get right on they get so easily onto whatever timeline they travel to. I mean, timeline, like a fucking, like you're in a time loop or something. Whatever, timeline? Wait, what's it called again? Wait, what's time zone? Oh my fucking god. And so they always wake up they always go to like wake up at 6 a.m., 5 a.m., go to bed at like 9 p.m., 10 p.m., and I'm like, oh my god. Can you not? And it's because they're visiting me, I had to take care of them! God. Can't have shit, bro. Yeah. But that's not until December. We're free. Wait, when is the daylight savings anyway in America? Exactly. Thank you, Ember. You get it. Shit! I was gonna say, I'm like, when I like scheduled the stream, you're gonna notice that when I scheduled it, I was like, Oh. Because usually, obviously, I like to do about like 9 a.m. I get up, and that's about like 7 p.m. Yeah, I think EST or something. And then when I like looked it up, I'm like, oh, what time is it? Just to make double sure that I'm right. And then I'm like, after I scheduled it, I'm like, oh, I'm certain I got it right, but I don't want to make sure. And then also I'm like, okay, well, what do you fucking know? It was actually 6 p.m. and I'm like, oh. And I had to get up at 8, and I'm like, oh. That doesn't sound like a me thing to do. I was too befuddled by the change. Timeline's got a lot of nerve. I mean, what? Daylight savings, fuck me. Oh. I wonder if this week, I think, maybe this week, I'll start to play. I remember I actually got my hands on, fucking, God bless America, land of the brave. I got the, it's like a, sorry, go away, sleepiness! Go away, tired brain! I got the... How did we do that in school? Legit. So good, Shinjuku boys! Oh my god, it's been a minute. But, fuck, what was I saying? How did we do this in school? Like, how did we, like, actually get up and just, like, actually, like, talk and manage a day? Like, how did I wake up and I'd actually have conversations with people, like, within an hour of me being awake? That does not sound... like something that's possible. That doesn't sound like something... Does anybody just get up and then they're just awake? Like, I mean, yeah, like, probably after you slept well or, like, a long time, but it just could not be me. Young breeds, I guess, are more resilient. I'm definitely Lord feeling... Maybe we are just kids. Maybe we never grew up. Maybe we're all just eternally 5 and our parents are always taking care of us and we don't have to worry about anything, about anybody dying or having to grow up and pay taxes. I remember looking at Forever 21 and being like, huh? Wow, that sounds so old. Couldn't be me. Take me back, bro. Forever 21, I was like, well, I like Forever 16, I guess. And I was like, no! Take me back to the night we met, please. I want my knees back! I want my knees back. 100% King Marcus, take me back to fucking that. My grandma's hand is a lot better, actually. And it's 90% better now. Wow. That's another fucking thing that pisses me off. That probably wouldn't have... my arm thing or my hand thing wouldn't have happened if I was younger and if I was in high school and my body was more resilient. Complaining is my favorite thing to do. I was gonna look up something and then I forgot. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I got my hands on, like, an actual physical disc of... I don't know if you guys actually know. Let me put an image of it on the screen. I got my hands on the disc version of Poopy Butt Cheek 10137 to Mars. And I know you guys are really... Okay. I'm probably not gonna play this today, but I did get this one. I was very lucky to get this. But I don't know if you guys ever heard of Rule of Rose? Especially if you're not really into horror games, you probably haven't. But It is incredibly, I will not lie to you, it is very, very, very rare. It has, I think it got, I'm trying to remember, it got banned. It got banned not shortly after release for like a really dumb reason. I'm trying to remember what it was. But, it wasn't anything like, I think to do with the game. It was like something internally. And then I think England, it was only like distributed, I think, in England and America. And yeah. Date to say, yeah. Satanic Panic. I think, right? Okay. Rule of Rose banned. Let's see. Oh my god, really? That was it? I can't believe it got... Man, that really shows it was the early 2000s when it got banned because it deals with themes, like, definitely about, like, regarding, like, abuse for children. But it's not like there's abuse of children in the game, but it has, like, it talks about content from it. And yeah, it seems like only one guy wrote about it and so many people started freaking out that, like, every country had to ban it. Either way, it was banned shortly after release for a really dumb reason, and I got my hands on it. It's supposed to be, like, one of the better games that, like, to exist in the horror field, which is sad, because I'm sure if it didn't get banned, but either way, I've never played it. I honestly, for a 2006 horror game, it looks really good for its time. And I'm very excited to play it. But I'm not gonna lie to you as well, I do not know, I might have to use an emulator because I'm not gonna lie to you, I do not know how to put the DVD, CD, Google D on the screen. Yeah. It's true. It is expensive. Oh my god, stop, guys. You're crazy. Oh my god. But I do gotta say, it is kind of sad that, like, I don't, it's sad, like, such a thing can happen, especially, like, it's, like, more of, like, such amazing things. I'm complaining now because I can't believe, first of all, we could have had PT. We could have had this. We could have had it all. What the fuck? Life could have been good. Life could have been... I want to go to the timeline where there's a PT. Yeah, my totally real PS2. Exactly. Thank you, guys. I'll get my Wii with it, too. Literally, the newest trend is having a PS2. Like, I cannot imagine... I don't want to be in a house that doesn't have at least 5 PS2s. We could have had it all. Either way. What the fuck is Okaki no Kakushi? Now I'm looking that up. Now I'm looking... The fuck is this? Oh! Oh my god! I remember watching this anime! Holy shit! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! I totally fucking remember it. Hello, baby pain. Welcome back from work. Oh my fucking god, I totally remember this anime. What is anime? A mistake, a plight. Ugh. Bro, can I... is Vito's the VTuber that's like AI, right? Yeah. I just saw her title of her stream. Bro, that's why is her title that? That's sad! Her title is I Wish I Was Real. Jesus, Vito. Oh, Neuro's the AI. Oh. Got you. Neuro's the one who decides the stream titles? That's sad! That's even still sad! I think... What the fuck? Dude, what if AI does start feeling like that? I know, like, there's a million movies about this. This is not an original concept, but, like, what if she's just like, bro, legit, can I please be a... Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. It's funny though. It is Doki Doki. I want to know what she's up to. Just Neuro. Oh, God. Lord. Damn, living it up. Hello, Gabe. Ugh. Also, I don't know if you guys were there last stream when we were doing when we were finishing Silent Hill 2. Thank you, Shinjuku boys. Oh my god, I'm ready. I'm hype. Kind of like when I got Silent Hill 2, the original one, and then it's like that same fucking week they announced that they're doing the remake, and I'm like, okay, haha, I'll get ready to get depressed, Pain. PSP and PS1 games left? Jesus, Shinjuku boy. I only really started, like, the only PSP games, like, I have, I think, are, like, Persona, and, like, one Otome one. It is Hime time, baby girl. Thank you. Oh my god, Death Rust, stop. You guys are being too much. So early in the morning. Get off of my butt cheek. Oh my god. I love the... Sorry, I should put like the right in my fucking mouth so you guys can hear me because I know I talk really quietly. No, it's not gonna be depressing, Pain. Not yet. Okay? I'm so posh, I know. I have like 30 PS2s. I'm thinking about using one, maybe. What's NNN? You'll think about it. Oh, Hollandine. You great. No, not November. No. Non-stop. You guys are great. Should know Clueless. The movie? Ugh. Let me see what festivals are going on in Tokyo this week. Let's see. I don't think much happens in Japan in November, though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so like, I'm not gonna lie to you. They're having like a massive Disney Resort Halloween thing, and it seems like a lot of people I've seen like, oh, okay, like, it's been going on. Oh, it's gonna be ending soon. I never really understood the love of Disney as an adult. Like I don't, if it makes you happy, legit, there's so little things in our life that we can look to and be like, this makes me feel so good. I never want that to end. But for me, I could never, oh my god. Even as a kid, I hated Disneyland. It's just boring, bro. It's just like, okay, let me pay 30 bucks. Obviously, as a kid, you don't know, but like, I don't like waiting. I've never liked waiting. And then you have to wait 2 hours in line for a ride as a kid. And you're like, I don't want to fucking do that. Then you have to get hot outside. There's a lot of people. And I don't like that. I don't, you know, and to be fair, I still don't like that. Listen, I'm here because I want to get on that ride and I want to go. I want my 5 seconds of like, whoa, shit, am I going to die? And then I'm like, okay, no, I'm not. That's all I'm asking. Like, Tokyo Dome has the 11th steepest roller coaster in the world. 11th. I just went on it, bitch. Legit. Okay, you know that feeling? Goofy talking Japanese is lit. You got me there. Yokoza! I don't know if I can do it. I'm not gonna do it. If I could do it, then I would be there. But you know that feeling of when you're on a ride and your guts like go up? Like you're like, oh shit. Like, is this the feeling of what it's like if I've like jumped off a building? Probably, actually, isn't it? That's probably what that feels like, right? Your guts go up and you're like, bleh. Either way. So yes, so I went on the 11th steepest roller coaster, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt my stomach in my heart, bro. It was like they were eating each other. Like some sort of vor cannibalism. It didn't feel great. They were high-fiving. They're like, yeah! We're gonna fucking die! Do you remember what it was called? I don't know if it has a name. I just know it's at like Tokyo Dome. Yeah. I think that's like that feeling. People really like it though. I think that's why people go on roller coasters, isn't it? Just organ smooching. Oh my god! They're so cute! Slay, bitch! But also, like, in Disneyland, okay, that's another thing that I was like, I had a point here. Oh, my foot's asleep. Okay, but no, my point is, essentially, Disneyland mid. Disneyland not good. It's like, a lot of my friends do still go to Disneyland, and they'll be like, oh, we should go. And sometimes I'm like, oh, no. But sometimes if they were literally gonna, like, if they really wanted to go, like, I went to Universal, I'm like, Universal not mid. Universal got game. Like, okay. Universal got beer. I have not seen a wooden roller coaster in years. I think the last time I saw one was Wisconsin Dells. Mount Olympus? How did you know? Oh my god, yes! I am talking about Mount Olympus. Oh my god, that brings back memories. I totally forgot the fucking name. Oh my god, I remember. Oh, the memories. My parents would take me to this. Every year we would go in like the winter to a hotel called Chula Vista. And we just go on the fucking rides because nobody goes to, wants to go on the roller coasters in winter. And then it'd just be, Yeah, there's a lot of murders going on lately, huh? No, this is just me talking. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. Well, it's already out there. But, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, sometimes I'll just be, like, listening to a random YouTube video. And then I'll be like, oh. Oh, I know where oh. I know where that area is. Anyway. Kawaguchiko! Let's see. Oh, fuck yeah, guys. Cheese Fest is happening this fucking week. We're going. Anyway, yeah, let me go dox where I grew up and where my family... To be fair, Cheese Festa does sound like a goddamn time because, like... Oh, what the fuck? I don't... What the fuck? Sorry, Cheese Festa sounds like a goddamn time because I will say one thing that living here does not have, it's cheese. Its cheese is very pissy, disgusting. Ew. They have, like... Okay. They have, like, these, like... They have... These Kraft single-ass fucking cheeses. Or tortillas, that's true. Lord knows I miss a good corn tortilla. Japan does have good cows, but... Actually, what do you think about it? Yeah, I'm not sure, because, like, Hokkaido milk is, like, definitely, like, renowned for... I mean, I just literally came back from... Hokkaido, and it's, oh my, let me just say as well, side note, Hokkaido milk thick. Hokkaido milk very, like, it's like you're drinking, like, curdled milk, but it's not curdled. Like, it doesn't taste curdled, it's just very, it's not really a liquid. Yeah, it's like a heavier cream. I'd have a, like, every morning they would make us have a glass of, like, Hokkaido milk. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the texture is just not it, huh? It's just not. When it went past my lips, I felt like lumps. And I know, obviously, that's just more of like, oh, you know, it's fresh, you know, that means it's like blah, 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 but, like, I just felt like a kiss of my lips from that cow's teat, you know? Their juice is mingling with my lips. Oh, I don't know. But I said it. But no, they taste good. It's just like the texture is very unusual for me. Yeah, I wonder why it's so thick. What they doing to those cows? Oh. Moo, motherfucker. Milking them a little bit longer. What? I want to kiss the cows so bad. I want to give them a little smooch on the face. Be like, oh, meow, hello. High fives, phase. They are just big milky dogs that also taste delicious. That's sad. I wish they didn't because they're so fucking cute. But apparently, I was told that cows, like, that their farts are really bad for the atmosphere. And they're, like, doing really bad damage to the atmosphere because they're farting so much. What's the plan for today? I think in, like, 10 minutes, I'm gonna start doing the red flag, green flag prompts. Teehee. All that methamphetamines. Cows' farts are ruining the atmosphere, all that methamphetamine. Well, maybe we should stop making like the cows be drug addicts then. Oh my god. It kind of like, I don't know why, it's for some reason this is making me remember, have you guys ever watched Green Inferno? That really shitty cannibal movie that has the guy from, Spy Kids? Okay, Payne, you enjoy that show, boyfriend. So, like, Green Inferno is, like, it was always, like, rendered as, like, oh my god, it's a really fucked up movie, horror movie, you never want to see it, it's so disgusting, and blah, blah, blah. And to be fair, when my friend showed me it, I did not know any of this. I did not know that it was just like, oh, people don't watch it, it's so disgusting, it's disgusting. I just noticed that it had the guy from Spy Kids in it as one of the main characters. And I was like, okay, a horror movie with a, you know, that's not the worst thing I've ever, this is not the most unusual actor I've ever seen. And then I watched it, it was so fucking goofy and dumb. It was literally like, oh, these people went to a village and they get eaten. And yeah, it was Junie. Junie the little boy. Yeah, he's George, no, not George Lopez. But yeah, he was, the main character in it, and then I saw him get eaten by the tribe, and I'm like, oh, well, Junie, no! Junie! Yeah, that is kind of commendable. But yeah, it was dumb as shit, but either way, one of the scenes in the movie was they had weed in them, and so one of the people that they were trapped with was dead, and so they stuffed the body full of weed, so that when the tribe like cooked them over fire and they'd eat the person, they'd get tired and then they'd escape. And I've always wondered, I'm like, is that how that works? What anime are we talking about? My favorite, Midori Inferno Des. And like none of them escaped though. It's like a human edible, yes. And I don't know why us talking about Hokkaido milk made me remember that. Can't. I'm just saying, bro. It's when you're in a life or death situation, your real genius comes out. I mean, it did make everybody fall asleep though. It did work, and they weren't able to escape. It's a very dumb movie. It's very like fake. Obviously it's fake, but like I will never understand why people are like, "Oh my god, this is like you can't." Like it's not, I mean, it's gory, but it's like silly gory, not like Terrifier. Bro, my hands are dry as fuck. I'm gonna go get my lotion. It's right across the room. I'm gonna be right back. I need to moisten these hands for all this hand holding. Give me a minute! I'm prepared now. I'm prepared. Give me those hands, boy. Why are you so glam? It's just my life, bro. I was born like this. Like, I'm surprised the runway doesn't come to me. You found Terrifier silly? Yeah, well then you have more of a stomach than I do, my guy. I could not watch Terrifier. Moisten them hands, girl. Mm-hmm. You know I will. I think like Halloween did just pass in Tokyo as well. I always find it funny that still, like, in Shibuya, I don't know if you guys know, but they always have, like, parties, or everybody would do just, like, not parties, like, they just stand and just drink, and it'd be like, that's what the things would do, but then, obviously, what happened in, South Korea, where, like, the massive, like, crush, like, in Halloween, like, a few years ago, I think after that, it's never been favored upon, but, like, especially after Corona, but definitely the government cracked down on it, being like, they put, like, 1 million policemen, like, if they even see you drinking, not even just on Halloween, around there, the policeman will take the drink and then dump it all in one bottle in front of you, so all these drinks are intermixed into one bottle, and now imagine if you had to drink that bottle. Yeah. It literally would be a king's cup, bro. I have watched Incantation, yes. Yeah, it could be a good thing, but I feel like I kind of miss... Everybody's had a Shibuya meltdown. Or maybe just cool people. Or maybe actually, no, maybe not. Maybe just people with severe... Either you're young and dumb, or you're a man who's is very depressed. Hello, Angel! Yeah! Too bad there will never be a Shibuya meltdown ever again. No more stars that are aligning. Okay, I'm gonna down my coffee and then we're gonna fucking start. We're gonna start this bitch. We're gonna start it. And it's gonna be very sensually exotic. What are you guys doing right now, by the way? Are you guys, like, at work? Are you guys just laying in bed just being childy babies? Blech. Chillaxing? Oh my god. What game multi? Oh my god. Oh, do you also live in Japan, Shinjuku boys, then? You don't have to tell me that if you don't feel comfortable. Because I know... But... Porn game... What? Say it, don't spray it, bitch. What kind? Zenless Zen Zero. Zone Zero. To be fair, I couldn't get into Zenless Zone, but... Oh, got you. Tell me where you live, guys. Can you just post your addresses real quick? I just need to make sure. I just wanna come over. Like, I just need to know. I need to know where you are. Ooh. SoCal, California. Oh my god. A California boy represent. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Ew, Canada. Get that shit. Oh, if you went to Shibuya, you definitely saw somebody having a Shibuya meltdown. Just probably it was very subtle. Ones that aren't subtle are the ones laying in the middle of the street. But that's everywhere in Japan. That's not just Shibuya. There's just somebody outside. Just the other day, there's a man asleep in front of where I live. He was just there on the ground, face down, asleep. I thought he was dead. But then he moved, and I gave him a Pocari Sweat, and I just let him be. Made sure he wasn't in the road.
Yuso, Mom!
Like, good luck. Hope the hangover's not too bad. Which it would be if you fall asleep in front of somebody's house. It's gonna be a bad hangover. Anyway. Shall we start what we came here to do? Did you have breakfast? No, I didn't. Maybe that's why, maybe that's like, maybe that's why I'm just like, I don't know, guys. Like, I'm up to here right now. I'm fucking living and I don't know why or for who. And what is my... I did have coffee, yes. I'm an adult woman after all. I'm an adult thing that's just enjoying my Konbini coffee. My Uchi Cafe Yum Yum black coffee. Okay, thank you for coming through, Gaby. Kimchi rice and spam. I do not know what that tastes like, but I mean I know what kimchi rice is. But okay, adulting for real. You know me. Okay. Hello, everybody. Let us start this. Like, okay, now let me. Okay, this is gonna be like I'm gonna be making this a video. So everybody, this is gonna be my beginning, and this is gonna be. Okay, this is my beginning now. Oh shit! I was like right almost at the hour mark too. Fuck yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me burp. Let me burp. Hello, everybody, and welcome on over to the watching Hime! I am a Hime Hajim, and today we are going to be doing something a little different, something I've never done before. I'm going to be going through a matter of prompts that are that regard friendship and relationships, and deciding if they're red or green flags and why. So they could be like, wow. A friend whose boyfriend murdered her entire family. And I'll be like, I don't know, it just seems, I wonder if he's just quirky. What if it's Griffith? Is that a red flag? I don't know. So either way. So I made a slideshow, guys. I think the last time I made a PowerPoint slideshow was when I was in high school. And I was begging not to be held back in my senior year. What's wrong? What did Griffith do? I'm kidding. Please don't come at me. But yes, without further ado, how about we move on over to the red flag or green flag? Ikimashouka? Okay. Is everybody ready? Ready. Dude, I need to get echoes on my shit. Let's fucking go! Hello, everybody. Ta-dang! I wish I made the slideshow look like a red or green flag, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not know how, and I didn't want to learn. I just wanted it to look good. Don't you all agree? Now we're gonna be starting with the first prompt for red or green flags. This was like, so the person who made these, I actually had somebody from Geeks Plus kind of make the prompts. I am not gonna lie to you, I copied the Trash Taste Boys. I didn't copy what their prompts were, but they did the same thing. And I just want to do it myself. I just thought it'd be so interesting if you guys knew morally what I should tell you to feel. And what is always correct, and I will not budge on. If you do not completely agree with me, you are wrong and need to learn how to be a better person. Alright, shall we begin? Like, for example, okay, I don't know, I'm really bad at describing things. I'm really bad, so this might not even made of any sense what I was talking. Do you guys even know what I'm talking about? Do you guys even know what I'm doing? Hello, Sirleen. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let's do the first prompt as like an example, even though it's not an example because it's not a game. Let's just do the first prompt and I'll show you what I mean. Okay. First one is, Is it red or is it a red or green flag, or a friend who always brings their significant other with them? And I'm guessing like everywhere. Yeah, that's a fucking red flag to me, bro. Like, what? You can't leave them at home for like a minute. You can't have alone time without them being like. I guess it also depends on like why. Why do you need to bring them everywhere? Like, is it more of like, yeah? If it's more of like, hey, I'm gonna go have like lunch with a friend, like with girls, and then like your boyfriend's just like, no, the girls and me, babe, the girls and the boy. It's red. If it's more of like, oh, we just like being together all the time, I guess that's a green, but I don't think that's very healthy. Like, what do you want? Like, what do you think? Like, I guess it's more of like, are you checking on me? Like, you're not gonna leave me alone? Like, boyfriend, you're right. Every moment you're not looking at me, I'm engaging in intercourse with a many dozen of peoples. You know? Mm-hmm. Hello, Chimera! But yeah, in my opinion, it's a goddamn red flag. Like, what are you following around to make sure they don't say anything to the cops after you both committed a murder? What are you trying to hide? We can agree, right? I've not really had many friends that had like to deal with this, but I will say anytime I did, I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely like, bitch, what? He can't breathe on his fucking own? Maybe needs bottle every hour? Get out of here! Get! Alright. On to the next one. Shall we, everybody? Start interfering with work. Mama need baby. Ready to suck him on those titties. Alright. Okay, next one. A friend who is slow to respond to your messages. Also, I should probably preface first, I'm going through the friend prompts before the relationship ones. Because is being fed by a bottle is watching your boyfriend being fed by a bottle a red flag? I think that's like green, but no. But so the first set is friendship, and then I think there's about 20 friendship and 20 relationship. So either way, next one, a friend who is slow to respond to your messages. I don't think that's a red flag. I mean, everybody's got a life. But also, like, I can't really, I feel bad because I'm very bad at, like, I forget to reply as well. And I don't, like, but I guess it's neutral. Like, I think it also depends, like, everybody's busy. Everybody's got a life, bro. But if there was somebody, like, if I really needed something and you still, like, if I was, like, really needed something and you still didn't reply, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably be like, okay, fuck me. Because I could say from experience, and I really hope nobody I know is watching this, for God's sake. I do see you message. It's just sometimes I'm like, I'm really busy at the moment, and then I forget, or sometimes I'm like, I just don't really feel like having a conversation right now. Or maybe it's like a topic and I'm like, I just don't really feel like having this topic right now. And it's just like, and that'll be a million times like, oh my god, I can't believe it, I missed it, guys. I'm so sorry. Damn, sometimes I do, though. Sometimes I do just miss it. Sometimes. If they leave you unread, like, it hurts. Like, baby, what I do, baby, like, was I so uninteresting you couldn't reply? Like, I'm very hypocritical, too, because I will do that, but if I saw somebody do that to me, oh, I should probably turn off the music. Holy shit, I did not even think about that for the editing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, too. Whoever edited this. Forgive me, Lord, for I have made. Sorry, I was in the middle of something and then I just realized the music was on still. But if I was like unread, like if I'll leave you unread, but if you leave me unread, I'm like, I don't know what your problem is. I don't know what went wrong in your life to think that this is emotionally and physically irresponsibly okay. But what I'm saying is, fuck you. Anyway, I'd say like a beige. Like also, it's like depending on how. Okay. It also depends on how close you are. No, it doesn't, actually. There's people that I've kind of... Okay, no, it doesn't. But I will say, like, if there's friends that I'm, like, really close with, and I'm like, okay, they're really slow to reply all the time, I don't, you know, whatever. I really don't care. Even if they read my message, I don't really, like, I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, it's a green flag. Green, like, I think depends on, like, how, yeah, it just depends. But I'd say more green flag than red. Everybody's got a life, bro. I'm not sitting here being like, oh my god! They sent me a fucking message! I gotta stop and look and reply right goddamn now. I gotta get into this, guys. I need to go. You don't understand! I need to quit my job just in case they reply to me. I can't. An angel loses its wings every time you don't reply to me. I'm sorry. I know. I put the microphone right next to my mouth. Sounds like a... Wait, I don't see it going in... Oh, it is in red. Don't tell your ear doctor about me. He's gonna get salacious. Next one, bro. Next fucking one. Oh my god, don't even joke, Senjuga! Okay. Okay, oh wait, this is the same one. Okay. A friend who prioritizes their significant other over you. Well, to be fair, what is that? Okay. What does that mean? Like, if my significant other was just like, hey, my dad just, you know, my grandpa just died, bro. Like, and then you're like, but your right friend was like, hey, you want to hang out? And I'm like, guys, sorry, you know, I gotta go hang out with my friend. I don't want them to think I prioritize my significant other. And it's like, yeah, I don't really, but I will say, like, okay, side thing though, there are definitely friends as well that, like, over prioritize. Like, there will definitely be times where you've had plans for ages, and sudden, like, and their boyfriend be like, actually, I was hoping you could stay home and, like, cook me something. And then they'll be like, oh shit, sorry guys. Oh, I told him I think he wants me to stay home and cook. He wants me to stay home and do this for him or do that, and it's like, okay, I am guilty. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'd rather go do something else than go out than with what was planned. But I will say there's, like, it's kind of hard to back out too, but I don't know. It depends on the situation. It depends, I'll say. I will say green because usually you should prioritize your significant other over your friends. But if it's over something insignificant and it's kind of a constant, like you're always just being like, my boyfriend says he doesn't want me to go, and I'm gonna prioritize his wants over what you want. Even if it's stupid as shit! Yeah, exactly. But, and that's why, like, I do have friends that are very much like, well, he wants this, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'll be like, oh, okay, fuck me then. But I also get it. But also, if they do it too much, that's when I'm like, well, why am I inviting you out? Like, is it like I'm waking up hoping that your significant other lets you out of the house today? Would I? No, I would not, Leo. No, I would not. I would not prioritize chat over a 30-second video of Mudang. That is, you are already asking 10 seconds even. 1 second. You were literally putting yourself in a lose-lose for that question. Sorry, she asked me to do the dishes. That was one time. There was one time where that actually was an excuse. It's like, oh, they want me to stay home and clean the kitchen. It's like, bro, I'm at the bar. I've been waiting for you. Yeah. I think it depends on the situation, but I will say I've been there before where, like, a friend would just be like, yeah, he wants me to go do this. It's like, bitch, this is today. This is now. Then what the fuck? And it's over something stupid as shit. And I'm not, and like, when they're like, oh, I just don't want to, like, you know, cause problems or anything, it's like, okay, well, I'll remember that. I'll remember that, baby. Hime's a goddamn fucking elephant. She doesn't forget. I'm literally right outside your house. I'm literally burning your house down. All right. The next one. A friend who tells you everything that goes on in their relationship. Ooh. Ooh. To be fair, I think that's a red flag for me, dog. That's red. I could not. I'd get way too, like, I don't want to know, bro. I don't even know this fucker. I don't want to know his dick and how he's not servicing it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know how hairy his nipples are. I don't want to know that he shits on this toilet and doesn't wipe it. I don't want to know that he calls his mom after coming. I don't need to know. That's not going to make it in the video. I don't need to know that he looks up what he looks out for porn. I don't need to know that you guys talked about pegging. I don't need to know that he's still, I don't know. I need to know. And that's always what they tell you about. It's like, or, okay, that's not always. Sometimes, of course, they'll be like, because when you're younger, I will say when you're younger, this is like pretty common because you don't really know how to relationship, but sometimes, like, if you have a fight or there's something they really don't like about their significant other, they'll tell you more than they'll tell the partner. And I think that's kind of like, that is a red flag. Like, I'm like, bitch, what am I gonna fucking do? Like, if you want to vent. But if you vent all the damn time about your partner, like, that's saying something, babe. And that's not just saying it about him. I do need to, you're right, you got me there. I do need to know his hentai preferences, just so I need to know if I should be by him or not. I don't know if you guys heard Slack. Ignore it. Ignore it like I ignore everything wrong in my life. But yeah, that is my take. Venting, sure, but I would never tell any of my friends any intimate, like, arguments about if I have, like, with my, like, with anything. Like, I would never, and because it's like, that's private shit, bro. That's for me and me alone to eat and devour in my own sleep and let eternalize inside of me. Sure, maybe sometimes, like, very rarely would I complain about one small thing and just be like, hey, I need advice, but I would never be like, everything, bro. Did you know when they were a kid, they had an addiction to eating their friend's pubic hair? And they had to go to the hospital because they ate so much of their friend's pubic hair that it, like, colonized in their stomach that it couldn't digest, and then they had to get it removed. Look it up. It's called pubic Rapunzel syndrome. That literally was just a random thing I made up, guys. I was very thorough with it. Why you know that specifically? Reddit. Reddit, bro. And actually, it is a thing. Yes, it is a thing. Look it up. Dude, yeah, that's actually how I found out that humans actually cannot digest hair. It is called Rapunzel syndrome. It is real. It is real. It's like a disorder where people have to eat certain hairs, and obviously your body can't digest hair, and then it becomes a clump in your stomach. Anyway. We should not be eating hair? Why? It's so good. If we're not meant to be eating hair, then why biologically did it make it taste so delicious? It's like a disorder. Okay, it's like a disorder. Like, it's like, yeah, essentially, it kind of clogs your stomach. I ate my hair. Well, you know what, Cindernia? At least, you know what? You didn't clog your stomach. It was only a little bit, I'm sure. I don't know why it's called Rapunzel. I'm guessing it's the hair thing, most likely. I don't know what you did. Yeah, you're gonna die, Eyebright. 100%. Good knowing you. Just raw. So essentially, it's like a disorder that like helps people feel in control. So they like kind of pluck out hair. It's mostly like their head hair, and then they just eat it all the time. Like it's just like all they eat. That they start like kind of prematurely balding because they usually just like grab their hair and eat it. Yeah, it's like an OCD thing. Well, now you know, Gizmo. And that's why you should always not. That's a red flag that a friend who tells you everything that goes on in the relationship, because I don't want to know. I don't want to know, baby. I used to bite. I think like that's normal though. I think because I think humans do digest fingernails. Like a human is 26,000 calories. How much is it if we ate a human? What human parts don't digest? And that's including bones too, though. So you'd have to be eating like, if you were eating a person and you ate their bones, you'd have to like, yeah, we're usually on average 26,000 calories. You last a good week, maybe more. I have to stop all cannibalism. I always somehow go back to it. I don't even know where it came from with this. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. A friend who's stubborn with their opinions. Okay, no, this is annoying. I really, first of all, I used to be like this. I'd be like, I'm right. I'm always right. You guys are dumb. You do not know. You do not know. People who can't change their opinions no matter what, a friend or not, dude, that's annoying as shit. And also go fuck yourself. I said it. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes people who can't change their opinions on things because they just don't want to. Like, get that shit away from me. Yeah, if you cannot be reasoned with, then why are you here? What's the point? If you do not want to potentially open up your eyes to like better things, a bigger picture, then why did you share your opinion with me? So many arguments I've had with people and be like, well, that doesn't make sense. And then be like, well, and I get passionate because I'm like, no, you're wrong! What if you're right? I guess what if the friend is always right? And in reality, everybody with opinions, we're wrong. The earth is round. Actually, bitch, it's flat? Okay, I don't know what. Like, I don't know why you're talking to me. Like, okay. Actually, don't even come near me. I don't want your dumb brain cells rubbing off on me. We're on top of a turtle right now. So, think again. Thank you. Hello, I miss you too, Johnny. Oh my god. Stop it, guys. Guys, stop it. Oh my god. Giant turtle terrain. Actually, there has been definitely, I mean, it's just human to have arguments with people, I think. It's just human to walk down the street and like be like, wow, you're really like, what is the socio-economic, like, what is it that, what did Jaden Smith say? Is like, sometimes I just want to talk about like, bro, like, what is like the socio-economics of the world right now? Like I don't need to make sense. I'm a VTuber. I'm a VTuber. We're VTubers! We talk about socioeconomics with Jaden Smith! Anyway, next one. It feels like, oh, who's richer, Tony Stark or Corona? Let's be honest. You know, girlfriend. Okay. A friend who doesn't use social media. Bro, I have a million friends like that. That's a green. But not everybody wants to keep up with it. Like, I don't blame them. Bro, if I wouldn't, I get it. I get it. It's a lot. It's just like, every time I go on Twitter, I'm like, hope lost. The internet's, you see, that's what I mean. I can't even say loss without thinking of that fucking meme. I wouldn't want to use social media either. But yeah, if it's for their job, you know, I got it. Don't get that shit out of here, Princess Lily. Get that shit out. But yeah, I'd say green. I do. Like, it's like, yeah, if your job, also like, yeah, but also, side note, if you have it for your job, okay, yeah, well, you do gotta do what you gotta do. But apparently, like, jobs always look up your, like, stuff online now, and, like, then it's like, oh shit, you can't find my porn addiction now, baby. Wait, I said that what? You can't find my porn addiction now, baby. What? I don't fucking know. But, bro, I would, oh my god. I have to maintain being a VTuber, guys. I don't know if I'd ever be hired for a job if they looked me up online. I don't know if I would, if I could make it in this world. I'd be fucked. I'd be fucked. Okay, on to the next one, guys. Oh my god, on to the next one. Whoever's searching my Twitter is gonna have a good fucking time. They're gonna be like, whoa, ayo, what the fuck? Okay. A friend who refuses to participate in any decision making, i.e. what to eat, even the... Okay, I won't say that's a red flag. Because sometimes I actually really like people like that, because I'm like, listen, you're gonna do what I want, because I don't want to do what you want. That sounds like a... I'll do it. Okay. It's annoying. It is annoying, though, because sometimes I'll be like, hey, I don't want to play this whole thing myself, bro. But also it's like, but I kind of want to eat this. Do you care? And they're like, no. I'm like, yeah. But I also, it's like, well, I'm not like your mom, you know? You're not like a 13-year-old boy with me being like, dragging you to be like, what shoes do you want for school? They'd be like, I don't know. But also, I like it, though. Because it's like, well, we could do what I want, because they don't care. But if they really did want to do something, of course I'd do it, but it's more of like, yes, let me do it. Mother will pick for you. But yeah, it comes with its, like, ups and downs. But I wouldn't say it's a red flag or a green flag. I would call it, like, an in-between. Be my mom? Okay. Like, when people are like, where should we go? I'll be like, I want to do this and eat that. And they'll be like, But if they're like, I'm like, oh, okay, well, we did what, is there anything you want to do? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh. Okay. Will you? I don't know. Guys. Mommy can't kiss you on the lips all the time, baby. Okay. A friend who often comments on your appearance. Like, in a good, probably not, I mean, I'm guessing they mean, like, generally. Like, when I notice, like, my friends, like, lose weight or change, like, something about themselves, I'll make a comment and be like, oh, it looks good, or, oh, yeah. But I would never be like, wow, you look like dog shit. Have you been sleeping lately? Oh, what the fuck? Like, there will definitely be times where I'd see, like, a mark, and be like, damn, you good? You okay? Like something like they hurt themselves on accident or something. Like, yeah, what the fuck happened there? But I wouldn't be like, wow, nice face, just kidding. Would you get hit by a fucking car? Neutral, I maybe neutral depending, because it's like, Lord fucking knows. Lord knows! Anytime somebody's like, wow, you look tired, it's like, what the fuck do I do with that? Like, thanks. Okay, cool. I was born with eye bags. I don't know what to tell you. I slept fine. Like, oh. God, okay, this is just me doing a complaint right now. There will be always, like, when I'd be at cons, and sometimes I need to do, like, signings or I need to do like something. And every fucking time, at least one person would say, "You look tired." It's like, okay. Thanks. Thanks for that. Don't really know what to do about that. Just kind of how I look. I'm not. Meet me at a con? Dude, I'm like a con queen. Conning your heart away. Phantom thief. Did you drink any water? No, I didn't. I mean, there's probably water in this coffee, right? Sugar-free, after all. Or did you talk about on the day did I drink any water? I don't know. You look depressed. Are you okay? Honestly, no. Let's break down. I don't know if anybody's ever told me I look tired and it suggested a way for me not to be tired. It's usually just be like, wow, you look like dad. You just look like shit. These are just random people. So I know if my friend was just like that, I'd be like, kind of like, I'd probably be more open and be like, okay, fuck you. But I'm saying beige Mahal because I do not know. Like, is it a good thing or is it a good, like, hey, ooh, you looking so sexy. Look at those titties. That ass is breaking butts today. It's so delectable. A friend who ghosts everyone when their mental health is low. Okay. I think that's green. Like, red? I don't think that. Okay, maybe I'm the problem. When they say ghosting, do they mean like they're getting murdered? Like, I think that's just normal. Like, I think a lot of people, like, to be fair, when you're having a mental health problem, you're not really thinking, oh, should I have to go reply and tell all my friends that I'm having a mental, like, I've been there where I'm just like, oh, I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to be, like, left alone. And then generally I'll come back and be like, hey, I was just in my cave. What are you gonna do? Yeah, people need to take time to, like, recharge. And sometimes it's like, you know, believe it or not, you know, it can't, you're not the first thing that crossed their mind. It's like that song, if I ever feel better, remind me to get some time with you. Won't you give me your number? When it's all over, I'll let you know. We're just saying green. We all agree it's green, aren't we? Right? There is, like, okay, I will not lie. I don't think this means this, though. Like, if I had plans with you and then you just didn't show up. Yeah, shit, you're right. Shit, DMC's gonna come kiss my ass. But, if they didn't show up and it's like, oh, because I was depressed, then I'll be like, oh, okay, that's fine, but I'd rather you would have told me beforehand. But I don't think it's, like, means like that. Like, I've definitely ghosted people when I was feeling down, and I'm like, I don't want to talk. Like, if I had a really bad day or, like, something happened and I've been having a bad week, I'll just be like, bro, I'm not here right now. Oh my god, Shinjuku boys, you get it. Phoenix for the win. Am I right or am I wrong? Because they play at the Paris. They're French after all. Is there any forgiving that? Yes, their songs, their music's good, but they're French. Yeah. It is a green flag. Okay. Next one. Teehee. A friend who complains a lot but never listens to your takes on your advice on how to deal with their problems. Hi, Gary. Oh my god, is that G Kage? Oh my god. Disgusting. Yeah, no, it is red. It's red because it's like, that's just annoying. There's a million fucking people that literally, my blood pressure could not. It would be like, they'd be like, oh my god, this one thing, and it's like, oh, that's not a bad, like, I could help you fix it, and they'd be like, no! Sometimes you do want to complain about a situation, but in reality, you don't really want it resolved. Sometimes. But if it's all the fucking time, then you really need to think about what you're doing, my guy. You need to look at yourself and be like, get that shit. Like, you can't just be like, I don't need to make sense. You guys get what I mean. Yeah, it's like, brother, if you're just like looking to complain about every aspect of your goddamn life, what am I here for? I'm not your therapist. I'm not, like, if you pay me to sit here and listen to you yap about something that's easily fixable, by God. But if you are just like, not just expecting me to be here for free, like, I could go home and be playing Genshin right now instead of listening you talk about how you're too scared to talk to your boss about getting a raise. But you don't, like, okay, maybe not that exactly. Like, maybe it's like, because I understand, like, fear is scary and all that, but if you're constantly scared of things and you don't want to change, or if you just don't want to do something because it's too much of a hassle, then, I don't know. Like, I get it. I'm scared of things. I don't like answering the phone. If somebody's just like, well, maybe you should do it, I'll be like, well, thanks. So, okay, that's the advice. But if I literally was just like, oh, I'm taking these classes, but I'm not doing well, but I also don't feel like studying. Well, that's also me, so I can't, god damn it. What's something that's not me? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You guys get what I mean. I'm just like genuinely like, fuck. Am I the problem, guys? Am I the problem? I can't see. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's like, yeah. Oh, that's true. That's a good one. Like, people, like friends who can't move on from their exes. To be fair, like, I get it after a while. It's hard. Like, it's, you know, especially if you were like together for a long time, or if like you really loved them, but if you still like cannot, first of all, you talk about it all the time and you don't, but you actively don't try to improve. Like, I don't want to hear about it. I just don't. Go left or right, but they choose what they want anyways. Exactly. But we're all resilient. We're all people after all. Stupid people. Move on. Take advice. Be better. Okay, next one! A friend who is big on, oh god, big on astrology and will ask you for your sign and the signs of the people around you, like your significant other, friends, etc. We've all had friends like that. We all might still do. I don't mind. Okay. I don't mind it a little bit. Like, if they say, like, if it's like something that they say off the cuff sometimes, I don't mind. Like, I will never understand it and I will never agree with it, but I would never in my entire life. There's definitely also been people who would be like, oh my god, like, everyone they meet, they ask their star sign right away, and then they're like, oh my god, so you're like this, but you're just so like this, or blah, blah, blah. It's like, hey, bitch, like, it's not a personality test. Like, I'm an Aries. And sometimes I find it cute to be like, oh my god, guys, I'm an Aries. I'm so angry all the time. I just like, ah! But then I also wouldn't be like, hey, I can't come to work today. I'm an Aries, and I'm just like, the stars are not aligning in my heart right now. That's a red, all of you guys are saying red flags. Holy shit. I could not do it. I'm gonna go off the assumption that this is somebody who does it, like, all the time. That this is somebody who's just, like, will not. You know me, I'm just being a Sagittarius. It's like, I can't, and makes me, I just get really into, like, I'm an empath, guys. I'm an empath. Sagittariuses can feel others' pain, and therefore your pain is my pain, so I'm gonna also make this about me. Watching me, like, make digs at empaths now, shit. Actually, no. I am making digs at empaths. But it's people like that are generally like this. It's just more of like, why are you self-inserting or trying to understand me when it doesn't make any sense? I'm gonna say red flag. I'm gonna go ahead and go off a red flag here. I do generally like it sometimes, but if it's like all the time, like if it's like every goddamn moment of being like, everyone around me, my parents, my family, my significant other, anybody, and it's just always, I just can't. My patience runs too thin. Yeah, it's like it's generally the people who collect crystals or like, if you do what makes you happy, I will not judge, but if you start intruding that everybody around me, like people who go to like those kind of therapists that like sit there and they'll be like, ooh, let me feel your energy, let me take it, and it's like, oh, okay. I don't know, I can't. My patience runs too thin. I'm like, it's stupid as shit, why the fuck are we talking about this? As a sociopath, I have no qualms with that. Your aura is giving weak, disgusting. But if it's a fun thing, it's whatever. Okay. A friend who oh my god. I have a million friends. Overall, okay. That's red. This is red. That's red. Like, I have a million friends that are like that, but like sometimes okay, for instance, recently I had a friend who had something really not cool done to her by another friend. And I was really bothered by it because I'm like, why did she allow, like, the friend who had it done to her? I'm like, why did you allow that? And it was because she didn't want to confront about it. And I'm like, well, but I'm like, well, does it bother you? And they're like, yeah, it bothers me, but I don't want to like I don't want to have a confrontation. I'm like, well, so what, are we just gonna sit here and be bothered and like angry and not say anything? Like, okay. If a friend like did something to me and they knew that I was not happy and they constantly avoided me because they knew I wanted to talk about it, then that's not a friend to me. A friend is somebody like, yes, confrontation's scary. Serious conversations are scary. Things that having people be upset with you potentially and being pointed at your faults does not feel good. But you can't go through life without, like, you need to change at something or somebody, and you need to understand, like, how are you to understand if somebody doesn't tell you or talk to you? There's been things where I've been told, like, hey, you kind of come off like this, and I'm like, oh shit, that was not my intention, and so I changed it. And, you know, my patience, like, I've lost so many friends because of stuff like this. I'll be like, hey, like, that's not cool, and they'll just avoid me because I want to talk about it. It's not easy to it's not easy, it's not like, but I get, like, bro, I'm a bit of an introvert myself. I don't like it. Shit, when somebody's like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Nothing spikes the anxiety like when you get a text like, hey, can I ask you a question? Or hey, can we talk? Or nothing gets that little pit in your stomach like when somebody comes up to you and is like, hey, can we go outside and like talk for a minute? Can I like just talk to you? Because you know it's not gonna be good. You know it's not gonna be a fun conversation. But it's a conversation that needs to be had. Be like, hey, can you come to my office for a second? And then you just leave work. You just don't come back. What's your second favorite dinosaur? Velociraptor. Ooh. There's definitely been times where, I'm not gonna lie to you, I broke up with somebody over text. I was just like, I don't want to be in this relationship. Actually, I broke up with 2 guys over text. But I was a teenager. I was an early teen. We dated for 2 days. We dated for 2 days and I lied and said my dad didn't want me in a relationship. I was 14. Pterodactyl? Maybe. But yeah, no. Okay, so I get it. I made noise and Jesus Christ. What's your favorite dinosaur? A pterodactyl. This is friendship, though. This is not relationship. So maybe I'm just intruding, be like, guys, I've been there. I'm just like you. I put my foot in the door and pay my taxes like the rest of us. Wink, wink. IRS, do not come looking for me, please. I'm begging you. Yeah. I also, okay, side thing also to say, I think it also, because there's definitely friends that have done something and I'm like, I don't even feel that close with you. I do not want the effort to talk to you about this. I don't, I feel like we don't have that same vibe anyway. Sure, we can hang out a little bit. Like, right now, I'm going through an issue with one of, like, my quote-unquote friends that I kind of, like, she's doing stuff that I'm just like, whatever, okay. And she did things that, like, really did not make me feel good, but I'm like, well, we're not really even good friends, so I'm not even, I'm not gonna talk to everybody in the world that's bothered me. So, what's she doing? Oh, you don't even want to know. She's putting her hands up places she shouldn't be. Puppeteering my little cooch. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't put this in the YouTube video. Don't put this in the YouTube video. Moon on, don't do it! But yeah. She did it, guys. She did. Put her hand all the way up inside. Ah! Shut up! Let's go on to the next one! A friend who constantly pranks you. Bro, fuck off. Are we Logan Paul right now? We're like... Clip and snip, bro. Clip and snip. Red. No fucking way. Are you my older brother? Are you like a Logan, like... No. This would not be a friend for long. Once I'll allow it. Okay, you can say what kind of pranks, but even like what kind of like, oh, boo, or anything like that, I'd be like, okay, like, ha, but if it's like a constant fucking thing, I genuinely think it should be legally allowed to punch somebody repeatedly in the throat. Cruel or harmless, all the time? Nobody, okay, we've all met those people. We've all met them where their personality is like, oh, I'm the jokester of the group. I like to do pranks on people. And cool, great, do it sometimes. But if you constantly fucking do it, you're not gonna be the jokester in the group. You're gonna be the fucking dead person of the group that we all said we mourn and feel bad. No, I'm not gonna, oh God, that's really, we all feel bad about that's not there, but secretly are relieved. No, fuck up. I'm just trying to be mean. No, that's not what I mean. It's a red flag, though. Bro, I go too far, bro. My humor is too far and too dark. I'm sorry, Johnny. I'm sorry, Johnny. I had to tell you. Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is a terrible prankster. It's not even Joker 1, it's Joker 2 for me, dog. You need to get the fuck out and be burned alive. I need to see you burn. Okay. Bro. Red fucking flag. A friend who views you as competition? Bro, that's not a friend. We're at the goddamn Olympics, bro. We're not like, what are you like? Oh. It's always the ones that's like, oh, you're prettier. I need to go get some attention to make sure. Or it's like, no. The ones that's like, oh, hey, you're doing this one thing that I'm doing. That's cool. And then it's like, and if they don't win, or even if you don't win, they're just kind of like, ah! Absolutely red. That's not a friend. That's like a love interest That's a love interest, rivals to lovers situation. I'll only allow it if in the end we end up getting married and having children. At least with a sure sexy makeout. Where we can't tell if it's like a hate kiss or it's such a blend of romance we can't even tell. Saito Kaiba. I just need him to kiss. I need to see. Somebody send me doujins of Seto Kaiba and Yugi. The only way this is not a red flag is rivals to lovers. That's all I'll allow. Redder than... What's red? The sun? I guess it's orange. I don't want to say blood. I feel like this is becoming a theme in everything I talk about. Ever. So no, that's my answer. Get this shit out of my face! Okay, red. Redder than Red Dead. Ah! Okay, a friend who often asks you to pay first and they'll pay you back later for eating out. Bitch, if you know we're eating out, you know we got plans, you know you can bring money. If it's like once or twice, sometimes, whatever, all the fucking time, no. Redder than curly skin from mouthwashing. Dude, that's not even better. That's not better. I'm stealing that. Nobody's gonna know what the fuck we're talking about. Redder than the USSR. But yeah, if it's constantly, like, bro, because there'd definitely be times where I'm like, oh shit, like, oh, I didn't anticipate, like, it being, like, you know, only a little bit more. Or if, like, say we're out and we've, like, splitting the bill and they want to use their card, then, of course, whatever, money, whatever. But you know what? Oh, but bro, guys, side thing, though, you know what's annoying and what's a red flag to me? Is friends that are like, oh, hey, I gave you 120 yen drink. When are you going to pay me back the 120 yen, which is like $1? I'd be like, I mean, I could do it now. It's like, if it's something so small, I never ask for it. I don't care. Like, this is just like, it's like 100 yen. I'd be like, just consider it a very small gift. But when it's like friends that like count like every goddamn penny, I can't. I do have friends like that even now, and I just like, anytime they were like, oh, I'm gonna get this, I'm like, don't, please, I'll get it myself. Because I cannot, it's such a, like, I hate that quality. I mean, I'm sure I'm not unusual. You're either that person or you're not. I'm not saying anything controversial, but either way, both ways, red flag. And trust issues. I mean, I get, like, trust issues and all that. Like, I do understand if you want, like, say, like, I just understand, like, I think then you have something deeper to work about. If, like, I think if, like, you still give somebody something, like, small, like a drink, and it would be, like, less than $1, and you're counting every penny being like, I want this exact change back. I want the exact change. Then it's like, I feel like you need to work on something with yourself there. Exactly. You guys get it. You guys get it. We're in a polygamous relationship right now, and we're all together. Hello, cat girl, piranha goddess! Next. A friend who likes to split the bill down. Okay, literally what I was just fucking saying. Holy shit. Down every cent, also expects you to be paid back down to the cent if you owe them money. Red flag. That's literally what I just fucking said. XOXO, gossip girl, get the fuck out of here, burn alive. But, oh god. I cannot. When it's the exact money, too. When it's the exact money, down to the cent, that's where I get annoyed. Oh my god. And also, split the bill. Okay, I'm gonna assume we got the exact same things. Because if you got more than this or I got more, I 100%, anytime I buy more, like say drinks or food than anybody else did at the table, I'll gladly pay more. I understand. But if it's like splitting down the middle and it's the exact same thing and you need every cent back, I would literally be like, go fuck yourself. W cat girl, love you forever. Thank you, baby girl. Yeah, I will also insist on playing back down to the cent as well. But sometimes like exact change isn't there. Like if I'm like, I'll give you a little more money if you give me a little more money. Give me money back for it. But if you also don't have it, I'll be like, I'll give you like two. Like if it's okay, if it's like a few cents, like 3 cents, and you're like, I need the 3 cents, which oh my god, that has happened to me before when I've been out with like some friends. I will literally be like, it's 3 cents. Like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm taking you for a ride here. It's 3 cents. I don't have 3 cents. In this economy? But if it's just like $10, then I'll be like, no, for sure. I need to give you the money. Where Booba went? Booba always there. Watching from the sidelines with kisses and cuddles. Let me give you my 2 cents, bitch. This is why it's... I like licking pennies. Then that means you have an iron disorder, my guy. Anyway, let's go suck on pennies together. A friend who tells you that they're on the way but always runs late to the appointment. Bro. That's just... Everybody has a friend like that. Everybody has at least one friend like that. Need some iron giant in you. Like, I do that sometimes. Like, I'll be like, shit. It can be annoying. Yes, it can be annoying, but I think even we've been there. I very rarely do this, but like, I do have friends that do this all the time, where it's literally like a national holiday if they make it once on time. I don't think it's a red flag. I think it's a normal flag. I wouldn't say it's a green flag if it's constantly, but I'm used to it. If it's something important, okay. If it's something important, like, hey, like a wedding day or like something like revolution, like I don't know, but yeah, okay. It's also kind of like it doesn't take a lot to be on time either. Like especially if it's something that's been planned ages in advance. If it's a constant for you, then you need to you need to do time management better. Like, if it's sometimes, it's beige. If it's every time, it's red. I've heard of people that were late to everything, no matter what it is. It could be a wedding, a funeral. It could be literally anything, and they're always late. There's no fucking way I'd be inviting you anywhere ever again. Fashionably late is fine, but if it's like for like everything, it kind of is an ADHD thing. I think it is, like 100%. I do think that comes into play, but I don't think like everything. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I need to seek the change that I desire in this world. Late to Hime's debut, there would be no forgiveness in that. I hope the regret stains your skin for the rest of your life. Either way, beige or red, I love you, Ned Declassified. Yeah. I'll go with it. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. A friend that looks out for you whenever you guys have a night out, e.g. making sure you're not over drinking, saving you from men that try to hit on you, and making sure you... Bro, how is that not the most greenest friend? Like, what the... That is as green as Green Gables. I'm good at this. No, that's just a girl's girl. That's a BFF. If I had a friend that, like, left me drunk somewhere, I would not like to go out or be with that friend anymore. That's as green as a kiss on the lips from Genghis Khan. Because didn't he have gum disease? Didn't everybody have gum disease back then? Is it the gum disease where everything's green in your mouth? Green apple's too easy. What's that mouth disease where everything's green in your mouth and your lips? Not malaria. Yes, you're right. It must be the leprechaunus balls disease. Scurvy! That's it, scurvy! Scurvy! Scurvy me timber. Okay, I think this is the last one for the friendship one. So this is the last one for friendship. And it is a friend that constantly offers advice even... No, okay, I've had friends like that. That is annoying as shit. I don't know if that's a red, though. Syphilis? I don't know if that's red, but it's certainly goddamn annoying. Like, sometimes, like, it kind of goes off of what we were saying before. It's like, oh, they always talk, but they don't want to take advice, right? But sometimes you literally just say anything, and it's always advice. You can't even be complaining about something and just be like, oh, yeah, this happened and this happened. Like, if they ask something, it's like, I don't need advice. You asked me. Like, or sometimes, like, I'll be like, oh, yeah, this is going good for me. And it'd be something, okay, this is where it gets annoying. It'll be something that you know really well, like, you know it, like, the back of your hand, and they don't, and they try to give you advice on it. My dad does that. I have some friends that do that too, though. And I'll literally be like, bro, where is your degree? Where's your degree in this specific thing? Can you tell me how many hours you put into this? And then maybe I'll listen to you. Tell me when you've done this, and then I'll come back. Legit. Catgirl Goddess, are you referencing fucking Connor there? Talk about toilets anywhere. Connor would be like, it's always going to be like, somebody mentioned a toilet without a bidet? Because I don't need that conversation near me. But yeah, this was for friendship, guys. Now we're moving on to relationship. Woo! I'm going to give you guys some needed advice, okay? Even though all of you probably aren't. Okay. For relationship, a partner who never offers to pay for meals. Bro, fuck that. Like, I 100% always believe it should always, like, if in a relationship, you should kind of split it down the middle with your own money. But there's different times where I've offered or they've offered, and you know what? And it's always like, yeah, no, but 100% if they never offer, or they don't pay at all, and it's always just like, you paying? I'm gonna assume that it's you paying. Then this is red. Red as it can be. Yeah, I'd like to offer. I like, it's like, I don't want to make you feel like I'm taking you for a ride here. Or if sometimes, like, I'll be like, oh, I got the last one. Can you get this one? Slay, girl, slay. Keep cooking. You know I will, Kaiser. You know I will. Like, bitch, I just bought you a full goddamn meal. Least you can fucking do is open that wallet and put down some money for our delectables that we need to consume to survive. Or you can make dinner. Lord knows I would not have the patience for somebody who would not pay sometimes. I would pay, you pay. It's like, I don't give a shit. I don't need you. I don't believe in the idea that men should always pay for dinner. I do not believe in that. I don't think that's a very, like, I also don't really agree with women who think like that either. I will go that far. I think just because I'll go a little deeper here. Just because of our gender, we can't expect things. That's like, if we want change in the world regarding that, then we need to be that change. And this is not part of it. I don't agree, like, on a first date, a man should pay. That makes me feel like I owe them something. And also, it's like, just because, like, even if we're together, if you pay for the dinner, like, it just makes me feel like I owe you. And I can't. I could not. We all try the first. Essentially, yes. It's always like when you're out with friends, it's always like, you can tell you got a good group when it's like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom. And it's like, then you secretly, and then one of you has to go with them because you need to, like, because you're secretly, like, finding, like, obviously you want to try and pay first. There was one time, actually, I need to talk about this because I still can't believe this happened. And this is just me going off on a tangent. I was at lunch with a few people, and a voice actor, Alex. God, I don't remember his last name. He does the voice actor of the new Persona 3, the lead guy. We're good pals. He's a very chill guy. That's Alejandro. Alex Lee. And we were at fucking a Korean barbecue place that we like. And we always did this like dance like it's always like a fight to see who pays first. Like we were done with our meal. And I did not even see, I went up, I was secretly gonna go pay. And I did not even notice him getting up, and right when I'm like, hey, can I pay for this table? They're like, oh, the guy over there already paid. Alex somehow fucking paid. And I have no idea how or when he did it. He was sitting there that whole time. How the fuck do you do that? In front of all of us? That's like goddamn genie shit. I still do not know. I have no idea. Did he just slip him his card when we were like there? That's the only way I can think that he did that. I think about that very often because I'm like, I actually have no idea how the fuck he did that. I was the only one who actually got up. How the fuck? Sneaky. It's never happened to me. Maybe it was maybe it was, but maybe it was. Maybe it could have been. Damn it. No, I was the one who made the reservation, so he couldn't have done pre-order. The game was rigged from the start. But yeah, no, yeah. Sorry, I just randomly got to be thinking, I'm like, holy fuck. I need to learn those, like, I need that hand skill of just being like, secrets are some fun. Hack the reservation. Okay, dude, I've been yapping. A partner who doesn't have many friends. I think it comes down to preference. Because I think that's like, that says like, okay, no, that's not true either. I know introverts that have a good amount of friends. I think, who cares, true? I think it's more of like, how socially, like, are they good socially? Or more of like, I think people care when it's more of, are you gonna constantly just want to be with me? Or like, if I go out with my friends and like, are you gonna feel bad and lonely that you're at home and you aren't able to go out? Payne, you have plenty of friends. A beige flag. Personally, for me, I don't think I could ever be with a partner that doesn't at least have some friends. And that's just more of my preference because I like a socially, like, decent, like, somebody who's good at being social. That is something important for me. I find like that sort of, but I'm sorry, TK. TK fire though. Yeah, like, some people don't care if they have a very socially awkward partner, and like, hey, Godspeed to you. I do though. Like, if you don't have any friends, then who's gonna help you when you accidentally kill somebody and need to bury them in South Carolina? Who's gonna let you borrow their car and also help you dig up the hole? That you can't just do that by yourself. Your partner? Like, a partner's a partner. Friends are for life. Family? You can't trust family. You can only trust a friend group that you might only have for that particular point in your life. Yeah, I socially, like, I'm a social, I'm like, that's why I'm here, baby. But I will say, like, even socially awkward people have pals. Like, okay, this is okay. Maybe I'm going a little like deeper, but I God damn it. I would never. I'm trying to dance around this in a way that's like, because I don't want people to be like, you're talking to a bunch of anime nerds. You're not making. But you guys get it? Like, I just want to like, anybody can have friends. Anybody can have friends. It's hard when you're younger. 100%. I agree. When you're really socially weird and you're just like, ooh, da da. Like, I had no friends in high school. I was that weird anime girl. Everyone's just like, bro, I don't want to go by her. I was like, you know what? Bet. Fair. But I did at least have online friends. Like, I had friends I could talk to online. Like, as an adult, I now my prefrontal cortex being like, all right, made in Abyss, you like that. Others like that. Oh? Okay, a friendship can't be made on Made in Abyss, probably. Actually, yeah, that's a lie. But either way. I still am. Oh my god, guys. I'm so quirky. I definitely was that kind of girl that's like, you saying you're random? I'm actually random. Like, I'm really quirky. Like, don't even try to have a face off with me. Like, XD pwned. See, you just lost the game. Oh, fuck. I want to die so bad. Take me back when humor was easy. Take me back. For God's sakes. Oh, God. I just remembered something. Guys, I'm going to go on a yap session for one more second, though. 1 second. We're only on the second one and I'm still yapping. So, like, this is just random. This is just a story about Hime. So, when I was about 15 years old, I went to an anime con called Anime Milwaukee. And at the time, they had what was it called again? It's like people would cosplay and you could bid on money for them to spend time with you. I think during that time period, a lot of people did that. Even when I went to London Anime Con in like 2014, they did that. So especially you get like a charity date, yes. So you bid on the character, and I had a big crush on prostitution. Jesus, I had a big crush on fuck, I don't even remember his name. It's the one that Kikoeru da 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 rikuguga. The Gurren Lagann, the blue-haired guy. Oh, I had a crush on him. And then there was a guy who was like cosplaying him, and my friend bid $15 on him. And I remember it was the most uncomfortable night of my life that I had to leave early because I was like, because this guy was like, he was 28, I was 15, and I just remember, it was $15. I know he got sold. I felt bad, like nobody was bidding, and I was just like, so I was just standing there, and he was trying to talk, and I'm like this like 15-year-old, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to say to this guy. I'm like, I initially was just like, oh, you don't need to hang out with us. He's like, well, you paid for me, so I kind of need to. And I'm like, no, you don't need to. And he's just like, oh, I know this area we could go to. And I'm like, no, I don't know you. And then he kind of like asked me like, no, it was not 18 plus. And I think back, because that guy, like, I'm sure he was a nice guy. I'm sure he didn't anticipate to be bought by two 15-year-olds. But, and I felt bad. I felt bad because I was literally just being like, just trying to be like, hey, you know, I signed up for this. I knew it was always like that. And we were just kind of being like, I don't want you here. I don't want to, like, can you go away now? And I felt bad. I wonder how that guy does sometimes. I still think there, I'm like, he was just standing there awkwardly, and we left early because we felt so awkward. How old are you now? I am sinned. You're right. Just flex my $15. I wanna be eternal years young. 28 million light years. But either way. Yeah. So somehow there's a lot of uncomfortable situations I've had at Anime Milwaukee. But it's an anime con. That's the anime con I grew up with. So I think everybody who went to an anime con every year, especially as a girl, probably has at least one fucking creepy story. Measure of distance? Yeah. How old is that guy now? I mean, Jesus. He's in his 40s. I'm probably never gonna meet that guy again. Okay, let me tell you one other story. One other story from Anime Milwaukee now. Now I'm on a tangent. Now I need to talk about this. So, okay. I used to work in a maid cafe. And actually, I was pretty damn good at it too. I was really good at it. I was like one of the top girls. I'd sing and dance. I'd get them like I'd like dance around with them. I was like the bee's fucking knees. Maid-sama Hime, baby. Let's fucking go. But sometimes, of course, like, I think some people took it like I was flirting with them. And I remember one time I had like a 15-minute break, so I went downstairs and I went to go get like water or coffee or something. And this guy is like, wow, you're really cute. I'm like, thank you. Oh my God. He's like, are you a maid? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go up there and see you sometime soon. I'm like, what? Okay. And then he went in and, you know, I was just being nice, just doing my maid stuff. Cool. I love that. And then he stayed. And I was like, okay, whatever. And he just like, he handed me a shirt made out of $1. Or like $1 that he shaped into a shirt. And I felt bad. He was shaking. And I was like, oh, thank you. And he's just like, do you like that? There's more where that came from. If we can talk for a little bit. I'm like, what? It's like, you're really cute. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to go in the back. I have to go make sure everything's okay. I stayed back there for 2 hours. He waited for me for 2 fucking hours. It's not even like a very severe story or anything. I just felt bad. I still feel kind of bad for that guy. I made the manager yell, and I didn't make him. I just told him, hey, this guy wants to hang out with me, and I'm way too scared. He's clearly a lot older than me. He was like, I don't know how old he was, but he was older than me. Because I was 17, and I think he must have been in his, like, I don't know, but he's older. But, and the manager's like, get out, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was being weird, and I still feel bad about that. Where in Japan do I live now? I live in Tokyo. Good luck finding me. It's big as shit here. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, that's true. It's never a good sign. Especially as, like, I was young, and I'm not used to, like, I'm so innocent, oh my God. But I was also, like, socially awkward, so I was kind of like, I didn't have many interactions with men at 17 or anything like that, or ever. I'm a little angel. I don't even know what men are. I'm an idle girlfriend. Please do not ever talk to me. I am a girl who's never even heard of whatever men have. I only know coochie and booby. I've only gone to all women's schools, and I don't even know what poop is. I don't do that. I always smell like pretty pee-pee. Okay, shut the fuck up. Maybe let's go to the next one, bro. It's just like a good half hour of me yapping. A partner. Wait, oh, that's what we just did. A partner who is a picky eater. Bro, that's like every fucking partner. Okay, it depends on how picky. Dior. That's like everybody. That's like green. Okay, but also it's like, what if it's like somebody's like, I can't eat this, and it's like one specific thing. I will say, it is hard to deal with people who are like, oh, I can only eat like this thing with this stuff. Like, it's like, well, then you pick the fucking place, bitch. Like, it's only a red flag if we're going out to eat and they don't do the work, the legwork. I do like sushi, yeah. Hello, Dark. Yeah, I guess it's only a red flag if they don't take care of it themselves. Like, if I'm making dinner, and I'll make sure if it's not like super incredibly like hard to take care of, then I'll make you something. But if like the partner's just like, oh, like, especially in the beginning, I think that I'd just be too tired. I'd be too tired to deal with it. But if it's like easily accommodating, like, oh, I don't like onions, I don't like sauce, I don't like this, that, and the other, I'm like, okay, whatever. It's not my life. Can you eat the tomatoes of my... I don't like white chocolate. I mean, that's not a picky eater. That's just a general human thing. But, I mean, that just means somebody can eat it for me. That, you know, that's what it means. Picky eater just means you'll eat it for me. I'll eat your tomatoes. Bro. A partner who doesn't care what they look like. Okay. Wait. Off the bat, that sounds fine. But think about it, guys. Imagine got a really nice dinner. And, like, they kind of show up with, like, an anime shirt and shorts. Like, if we were first meeting my parents, I would want you to at least, I don't know, have a shower that day. Brush your teeth. Pretty base, if you ask me. I don't know how base it'd be if, like, you shake my dad's hand and it smells like smeg. No! No, Hime. Don't say that. Anyway, I just feel like... Bro. If they don't care what they look like all the time, you know they got it. They got that cheese pizza, dick. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, Hime. Got that Cheeto mouth already pretty. Don't put that in the video, Mudan. Don't put it in. I don't even know what that means. I want a Zelda Twilight Princess shirt, and then that's okay. Okay, if we were at a Michelin star restaurant and you came in a Twilight Princess shirt, I'd be like, listen, if that's Twilight Princess, like that's goated. We're letting that happen. Oh, Mudan's seen plenty of things, I promise you. Mudan's been through hell. But yes, I think for me, it's a red flag just because, listen, if it's just like in the house or even with friends or whatever, like, but there are times where it calls for it. Like, there are times where it's like, hey, like, think a little bit. Like, you don't want, like, attraction. People could say all the time, like, if you really love them, looks don't matter. Bitch, looks matter. You want to be attracted to who you're with. If you don't care about, like, how you look like all the time, if you don't care about, like, keeping up with health or keeping up with, like, you know, making sure you look presentable, sometimes, you know what? That's a red flag for me, dog. Like, I'm not going to have you come to my... There's been people who would come to weddings and they'd be like, well, I'm just going to wear my I'm comfortable with. And they wore fucking cowboy boots, shorts, and, like, a blue turtleneck. Yes, there we go. Yeah, because that just screams like a bit of depression for me. That just screams like, you know. That it seems like if you don't care about yourself, bro, there's something deeper going on here. You're right, but in reality, maybe they're just establishing dominatrix. That's why it's called that, isn't it? Dominatrix? Oh, I didn't know. You didn't have a mom. Dummy mommy, I mean. Bro. Oh shit! I was quoting not Monster High. Fucking Clone High, bro. A partner who posts no, I don't even want to finish that. That's a red flag. Get that shit. I cannot stand people like this. I know way too much about people I don't even know. Like, and sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's interesting. Sometimes I'll read something about somebody, like some drama in some random person I went to high school's life. Like, I barely know about them, but I know way too much about their, like, personal life. Oh my god. Sometimes it's interesting. Clone High reference, green flag. But sometimes I'll literally just, like, I'll go on Facebook just because, like, oh, my mom posted a picture of me. I want to make sure it looks okay. And then there'll be a girl I went to, like, or somebody I went to high school with being like, drama with the baby daddy, and then the baby daddy will be in the comments. And then it'll be like, oh my god, I'll be eating that shit up. But if my partner did that, no way in fuck would they be my partner, bro. I would be like, oh, you can also post, yeah, I'll also post you getting, like, beat the shit out of. That's what I'll post on yours. Like, oh, sometimes it's like, it's always like, to be fair, or the ones with family. When you go on Facebook and you see, like, an older family member tweet about their family and it's clearly about somebody in the family, and then that family member replies, and it's just like 100 replies, and you're like, Mama's eating good on Facebook today. Fucking fine. But no way, 100%. I could not, I barely, yeah, exactly, Shinjuku boys. I barely post stuff like about my personal stuff anyway. So if somebody posted about everything, I could not, even with friends who do that, I'm literally like, can you stop being annoying? Like, sometimes we'll be out and about somewhere, just like at a place, like a restaurant, and being like, you know, we'll take up. I'm not a fan of taking pictures. It's not like I don't like my picture being taken. It's more of, it's effort. I came to chill. And I'm gonna be wondering if I look like ass. But, and then when they post it, and then we have to sit in silence while they're typing out a long ass post, and it's like, so we gonna order some wine or beer, or are we just sitting here? Take a pic of your food. Jesus. But yeah, no, red flag. Red flag. That's a red flag. Living the life I'm singing. Partner who texts you about everything they did today, just went to the toilet and had a massive dump. I mean, that's just cute. That's just demure. I know that's old as shit to say now. That's an old meme. Lasted like a whole month. But that's cute. I would do that. I'd do that. That's green. That's green. Is it TMI even though it's your partner? Don't you want to make sure that they're healthy and mindful and cutesy? Yeah, it's not bad. Too much! Could never be me. Bro, that could never. Okay. Also, like, if you have a partner that, you know, if you threw up and they cleaned up your throw up, then this is nothing. Like, to be fair, I don't know how much I would like it if they, like, talked about, if they went into detail about their poop. Like, some people are like, oh my god, that's so funny, but for me, I'm like, eh. Like, if they're just like, oh my god, I can't stop shitting, I've had diarrhea all day, I'd be like, oh shit. Like, that's whatever. But if it's, like, detailed, like, oh my god, it was so, like, this, and it came out like this, and I'd be like, But if they were just like, oh my god, I just had the best shit of my life, I feel like 10 million times later, I'd be like, hey, bet, let's go, baby. John, I would do that for you. Get the blender. Say that for the doctors. Oh my god. It's the photos for me. I was watching, I don't know, have you guys ever watched Below Deck, the show? There's a character named Aisha or something in it. And she was saying like how every single morning she takes a picture of her shit and sends it to her fiance. And I was like, all right, that's too much. That's a red flag. I could not do that. I don't. Apparently, he doesn't like it that she does it, but she does it anyway, so I don't think it's a scat thing. That's so true. She's Australian, though. Yeah, I was like, so no, okay. If it's not too detailed, but like they still text, I text, like I would text everything. I'd be like, oh, this is my day, this blah blah blah. But I definitely would not go into detail about like too many, like that's really gross. So I'm saying green because I don't think that's what it means. We don't want her. Maybe, Lich, maybe. That's how he knows, like, that girth, that size, it can only be her. Yeah. Like, if it's like TMI, like way too TMI, like I'm like, hey, yo, like, then no. But if it's like, oh, yeah, I just did this really cool thing just happened, I just got to pet this dog, and it's like a picture of a dog, like throughout the day, I like, yeah, I think that's cute. I think that's fine, and I think that's green. I think so. In fact, I know so. Bam, bam, living the life. Okay, next one. A partner who wants to do everything with you. I think that's just growing up. Personally, I would want to do everything with my partner, but it also depends. Like, I don't want to do everything with you. Like, sometimes I want alone time, bro. Like, that's just cute. But, yeah, that's just green. That's a green flag. Yeah, a partner who's a partner, essentially. Are we shitting with our partners? Are we taking pictures of us shitting on our partners and being like, honey, I don't know if you saw this when I was shitting on you, the girth of it. Syncing up our shitting time so we shit together. Honey, why are you going to the bathroom? I thought we had a plan. The sheer thickness of it. It's always the worst when there's like somebody in the toilet when you really gotta use the toilet. Because Lord knows, one of you would shit on each other. Not the synchronized pooping! But it's like that partner that can't, like, that has to be taken everywhere. But I think that's green. I think that's green. A partner who always complains. Okay, well, that's 100%. That's a red flag! Oh, what's that song on, what's it go, like, on YouTube again? It's called Red Flags, but I don't know how to sing it. Like, people like this are always the problem. And they're always just being like, oh, if it wasn't for my bitch of an ex, or that son of a bitch ex. It's like, and then every single person I've ever met who's been like that has either had a completely, like, a severe, like, abuse trauma situation, or most of the time it's been like, you were the problem, my guy. You were it. Like, this is a you thing. And I've even had friends who were like this. It's like, oh my god, he was just such a piece of shit. Yeah, and then I kind of learned more about the relationship. I'm like, oh, I don't know if he was. Like, it just seems like, yeah. But yeah, that's what I think. I think it's pretty canon, guys. It's pretty already, like, canon and confirmed that that's a red flag. Oh shit, sorry. I got one Slack message. Let me reply. It's still working day in Japan. It's a working day. Let me reply. Sorry, I know you're probably watching this, but let me reply to you on Slack. Sorry. I hate Slack so much. It's like such a bad app. Like, I hate. To be fair, when you like, the app is so made in such a way that's like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Do you guys have to play? Do you guys have Slack? What the hell is Slack? Okay, never mind then. It's an app that's like a lot of businesses use it. Get me some Slack, huh? Okay. I'm also gonna order like some food real quick, guys. So give me a minute. Let me just look at like, oh my god, what can we have here? Yes, bitch! I'm singing. You son of a bitch! I hate this. There's this one store that I had this one really good thing at, and this is just me complaining about something, you guys. And then they just are barely open. I do not know how they make money. And it pisses me off. Make it available, you son of a bitch. Make it available, you coward. I'm so... Hey, baby, let me eat some. I just had onigiri yesterday. I don't want it again. I do actually have some, though. Actually, I might go get that. That's a good shout, Shinjuku boys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the onigiri. Ow! Trebuchet? What the fuck is that? Trebuchet. Alright. I got my... Oh, shit! Bro, how did I fuck it up this bad? Oh, I fucked up the onigiri. Fuck. How did I rip the seaweed like that? Anyway, it's supposed to be foolproof. My ass, bro. Say my couch just started floating. What? My coach? But yeah, I'm gonna eat my umegiri. Let me just... Oh my god. I don't know, man. I ripped the seaweed wrapper that wraps it. Yeah, here, guys. Let me go. Hold on. Me too. This is the real stream content. This is what you guys came for. Baby! Okay. A partner who won't hold your hand and get that shit up. That's not a partner. That's a dead man walking right there. That is literally, get the fuck away from me. You don't want to hold my pretty little hand. What are they? First of all, why? Why wouldn't you want to? What is like, why would you not want to hold your partner's hand? What, are you embarrassed of me? Or what are you trying to hide me? Are you scared somebody is gonna see you and that you don't want us to see? I'd be more of like wondering, I'm like, what premarital hand holding? You're right. Maybe I'm just a whore. Whore for hands. My hands are too clammy? Baby! This is what you shit for. Oh my god. That's an onigiri, alright. Nom 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 nom. Ugh. What the fuck? Ah! God, rice is so fucking dry. Not dry, just ricey. But, okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say that's red. What are you trying to hide, bitch? Well, I guess, what if you have shit on your hands? Like, what if you are wiping your hands, your ass with your hands? That'd be the only excuse I'd allow. Oh my god, get the fuck off my pee-pee. Yeah! Every time you go out to eat, they have to take, no. I would say that's a red flag. Oh my god. Actually, I would say compatibility-wise, that's not for me. I always get annoyed even with friends that do that. My partner, I could never. My patience would run too thin. That's literally like asking, no. Nobody ever gives a shit about what food you're fucking eating in general anyway. Like, why do we need to take a picture? Like, I understand sometimes. Maybe sometimes if the food is like, oh my god, that looks so good. Like, that's, like, if it's like a really pretty made dish or something like that. But every time, no. Like, I'm the kind of person that barely takes photos in general. And I kind of would want a partner that's similar. Like, I don't, you know, because I just get too annoyed. But if that's really that, it's like, But yeah, every fucking time I could never. Hold on, let me deep throw this onigiri real quick. Ow! Oh god. Lightning. Okay, I don't make it to a ball. Rest in poopy. Got my Uchi Cafe coffees just ready to plow. I would say beige, Mahal. I think it's a compatibility thing. There are people that like really have partners that do this every time and they do it together. I think that's fine. For me, red flag, but that's just because I could never. I couldn't. But I think for a lot of people, it's beige. A partner who's still friends with their ex. Ah! Why are these? Some of these are actually right. Okay, personally, I couldn't. Well, okay, wait. It depends on how long and how old they were. But I'm gonna say red. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think I could have the person I'm with be friends with somebody that they had a serious relationship with or had sex with. Like, I don't. That's just not how I'm programmed. I don't think I could ever. It's not just like I could be jealous. I can be. I'm not a jealous person, but I couldn't ever be like around them and be like comfortable. But if they're like an ex, like for instance, like, whoa, that guy I dated for 2 days in middle school. I guess technically, is that an ex-boyfriend? I like to think it is. I like to think he was my first boyfriend. But, like, then who cares? Exactly. Yeah, if it's like okay, if they have kids together and it's like a co-parenting thing and they just like amicable friendship, then that's green. Then that shows that you care about the kids and then you get. But I think it's more of like just somebody like an average person. And just like not they don't have kids together or anything. It's just more of like I think I couldn't personally do it. I would be like more of like no. That the thing that attracted you is still there somehow, I'm sure. But, like, yeah. If there's nothing anchoring them to each other, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it also depends on, like, how good of friends are we talking? Like, if they're just, like, really, like, amicable, they're friendly, whatever. But if they're, like, best friends, I don't know. I couldn't. If they are best friends that, like, do everything together still, I think that's what it kind of means. If it's just, like, a friendly, you know, they hang out sometimes a little bit, whatever. Okay, cool. But I don't know if I could just, like, if they're besties for resties, like, bro, your testes were in each other. Like, I couldn't, personally. For me, it's a red flag. It's a red flag, living the life of singing glamorous. I miss Guy Online. I miss Guy Online so much. It used to be like everything for me. Take me back. I remember I'd post everything about my life on Guy Online. Was I a red flag with that when I was 12? Probably. Such a bar. Like, besties for resties when your testes win her nesties. Testes in her nesties. Bro! Did I just make an award-winning song? Watch somebody steal that and you know where it originated from. I know Gaia's Online is still around, but, like, it, like, I'm too old for that now. I don't think I could. I don't want to have. It's kind of like MapleStory, you know. It's like if I was on MapleStory and people are like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 29." I'm like, you know those games when you were a kid, and then you meet people that were like unusually old to be playing it, and you'd be like, and they'd always have like a very young girlfriend that's like barely legal. Phantasy Star. I thought Phantasy Star was gone. Yeah, that's what you exactly, Pain. I think MapleStory at this point is full of older people, but definitely when I was Gaia Online, I remember there was like this guy. I was 13 or 14, and he was 31, and he's oh my god, he started like this like what was it? What are they? A guild, and it was called like the Bartholomew, and if you want to join their guild. On Gaia Online, you were only allowed once to change your username. And I chose, like, a name Bartholomew. And I do not know why. Oh, God. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why you called yourself Papa Pain. You're Baby Pain. I don't know why. Just, like, if that, like, and it was a pretty big guild. So, hey, any old Bartholomew's forever. Just random stupid fucking lore drop. I don't know why. I'm just like shitting right now. Like shitting out my head. A partner who wants to be the sole breadwinner of the family. Well, that depends. Can they be? Like if you want to be, okay, can and want is two different sides of the coin. If you can and you want your partner to take care of the house, and the partner wants to, by God. But if you want, but you still can't, then go fuck yourself. Which is usually, it is the case of want rather than can. In terms of like, a debatable, if there's a partner that's like, hey, I want to be a stay-at-home parent, well, Godspeed, go do what you want. But if somebody was like, hey, I want to be the sole breadwinner, and I, you know, even if we like it, you're gonna be barely scraping by, I'd be like, maybe it's a compatibility thing. Maybe it is a compatibility thing. For me, that's a red fucking flag. I would, like, first of all, I like my own money. I like doing things I like to do, and I I like doing what I want to do when I want to do it. I don't want to be at home taking care of the house. First of all, it would be very easy. It'd be nice to kind of just sit there. No, not sit there. That sounds like it's a job in itself, is taking care of the house. But I wouldn't have to go outside and talk to like people. I wouldn't have to do like, I could just like do whatever. But if it's, yeah, once again, if you just want to, just for the sake of wanting to, even though it doesn't make sense and we'd barely be scraping by, that's a red flag. That's a red flag for me. I also think I like working. I like having my own job and doing what I like. And I don't know. And if somebody's like, hey, I don't want you to do that anymore, I'd be like, okay, fuck you. But if you want to go at home, if you want to do that, then yeah, go ahead. That's not a red flag for you, whatever. But I said what I said. I said what I said. Yeah. There's a lot of people, like, it's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure to, like, do... I guess it's another thing. It's, like, being a stay-at-home wife or mother, if you can deal with the pressure as well, it's hard. It's hard. Like, yeah, if it's an ego thing, it's a red flag. And I think that's what it mostly... Not unless it's both, like, a mutual decision, or if the husband ends up making a lot more money and the girlfriend, wife... I do think a stay-at-home girlfriend is kind of a dumb concept personally as well, but a stay-at-home wife or mother, and you both mutually agree, like, hey, that's good. But if it's something that he wants you to do for his ego, red fucking flag. Like, if it's more of like I'd rather be the one taking care of the family because that's what a man does, and like, you gotta just sit home, be pretty, you make my dinner, you clean the house, you take care of everything. First of all, there's a pressure of like, somebody has an expectation for things to be a certain way, and you might have different expectations. But if it's like, and also it's just, it's very, yeah, I'd say it's a red flag for me. For me, that's a red flag under my circumstances. But if you somehow want that, if you are somebody, if you like that sort of concept, then whatever, you know what, you do you. You do what you is best for you, girl. I'm not trying to be controversial, but if somehow what I'm saying is, then, I don't know, cool. Maybe I'm the most controversial figure to ever exist. Maybe I should run for president. Maybe vote for me today, everybody. All right. A partner who does not reply on their phone when they are having a night out with their friends. No. I mean, first of all, if your partner's having a night out with their friends, I don't really like to message anyway because it's like, I don't want to be annoying. They're letting loose with their friends. But if it's like, I will say, if I'm like, hey, what time are you coming home? It's getting late, and they don't reply ever, like, I'd be like, oh my god, grab him right by the pooper. If it's important, I'd probably call. I would call. I wouldn't text. Like, if they don't answer the calls either, then I would be like, okay, this is starting to be a red flag. I can't imagine, like, I don't, if I'm texting you, like, if it's like, it sounds like more of like a text thing rather than a call thing, if it's important. But I wouldn't really like it anyway if, like, they were out with their friends and they were messaging me the whole time, like, replying to me and stuff like that. That'd make me feel bad. Like, hey, you're out and I'm still taking up your time. Yeah, Hammond, that's true. I also do think, like, some partners also, like, when you're messaging your partner all night and then they don't reply and you know they're out, to me, that's a red flag. Like, I don't know. I've definitely also met people like that. It's just more of like, I think it goes for both ways, but I think it's like a beige flag. Not beige. I think it's more green than beige, but I wouldn't like it if they were replying to me constantly anyway. Sometimes I'll just shoot a message like, oh my god, I saw this, but I don't expect a reply, like, at least not right away until, like, they're home. Yeah, if it's like a paranoia thing, I guess I kind of understand. Like, there's definitely been times where I'll be like, hey, you haven't, like, tell me the time you're gonna be home. I just want to make sure everything's okay. I think that's the least you could do. But if you're constantly messaging, like being like, why aren't you replying? Why aren't you doing this? Like blah blah blah. It's like, I don't know, just being a bit much. I don't know. I'd say like greenish. Greenish. I would definitely be out with the girls and like there'd be like a million messages from like their boyfriend just being like, hey, they get really upset when they didn't reply even though they were out with the girls, and I'd be like, bitch. Sounds like you got a baby more than a man, not even a good baby man. You got literally a child, an infant crying for its mother for you. Slay, bitch. Slay it the day away. You want to clean up? You want to eat his shit too? While you're at it? Oh my god, I don't even know. Sometimes I just say things. I'm gonna eat the rest of my onigiri. Hold on. Oh. Hey, going back. Oh. Alright. Little bit too. Jesus. It's so ricey. Why did I take such a big bite? Holy shit. Jesus. Watch me die from choking on stream. No, it is. I will say the mouth tracking is very good, but I like how when I'm chewing, it opens the mouth. I literally go like. That's just me chewing with my mouth closed. And it's like, oh. NTR Mongo. What you want about, boy? Ah! Alright, let me drink, my boy. I had my Geary living the life. Okay, next one. They have a girl/guy best friend who's straight. I like how they I like how you need to put in who's straight. That's fine. I don't care. Like, I trust you. Like, one of my best friends is a guy. What? Yeah. That's green flag. I don't care. Like, that's whatever. It's just whatever. As long as, like, boundaries have been set a long time ago, then things were never crossing that boundary. Like, not oversharing, not over-touching. There has been people... There's definitely, I keep inserting my own stories, but I've had friends who've had, like, boyfriends who've had best girlfriends, and they'd be cuddling or, like, oversharing everything and blah, blah, like, bitch, you're in a goddamn, like, polygory bullshit over here. Like, this girl's putting her, like, tongue down his throat. Are you my best friend? Are you mine? Johnny? John slays. Polycule behavior. Polyamorous. Polygamy. Wait, no. Wasn't there like a thing in math with poly? I don't know. I can tell you anything, John? Okay. John, we need to talk. Polymede. Polygon. Poly pocket. Okay, next. Let's do the fucking next one. That's green flag, bro. That's green flag behavior. They have a full-time job but live with their parents. Okay. This one, I think it depends. Because there's plenty of, like, cultural stuff that... cultural people that do this. Also, it's whatever. Like, are they saving up for something? Do they... I think it's more of, like... It always goes to the question of... What are their goals? Like, let's get down to real queen behavior here. Are they just trying to save for, like, are they trying to save money for a house? Or are they just trying to, like, are they ever planning on leaving? Why are they staying? I will say, I think it really depends on why. culturally, it is very, very, very common for people in Asia to still live with their parents until they get married. But in the West, it's like, I mean, who cares, to be fair? Like, I'm going to say green, but I would be very put off if the reason, like, they don't leave is just because they like to be taken care of by their parents still. Like, they don't want to be independent. They want, like, their room to be clean. They want mom to always make them breakfast and bathe them after a hard day's work. They want mommy to always be there and massage their shoulders and daddy to always be there. Like, nobody wants to grow up, but everybody has to. And I understand the want to always maintain a sort of, like, comfort of the child, but if their job's being a caregiver for their parents, then I don't think, like, I think that's, like, completely different. It sure is, Rice-Gay. Ah! But yeah, I think it depends, like, why they're at home. But more than likely, I will say more people stay at home not because of, like, that, but more because to save for a house and because it's expensive nowadays to live, like, apart. Bro, rent ain't, our parents are, listen, sorry, slack. Listen, our parents fucked up the housing market. The least they could do is take care of us. In America. Well, actually, worldwide. God. Sorry, slack. It's like, listen, you fucked up the housing market. You can take care of us. But, you know, once again, if you just throw, like, if it's a failure to launch situation, then that's a red flag. But I'm going to say green. The older generation definitely 100% did fuck up the housing market. Someone hasn't seen that movie with that, wait, what's his name again? Someone didn't see that movie with Steve Carell. Okay, next one. They still follow their ex on social. Oh, who gives a shit? I don't fucking care. Like, it's kind of like, ooh. Yeah, The Big Short. I love The Big Short. That is such a good fucking movie. But, yeah, I don't care. Just, The Big Short's the movie. Yeah. Yeah, I don't give a shit. It's like, whatever. I'm not gonna say green or red. I'm just gonna say beige because I actually would not even care. I mean, people follow people all the time, and I'm sure I probably am one of, like, on my old, it's like, nobody goes through everybody they follow, do they? I don't know. The Big Short, the movie about the housing market crash, that has Steve Carell. I like what actually, like, okay, if you guys, sorry, and side note, if you guys don't have never watched The Big Short, what? It is an amazing fucking movie. It's literally, like, it's the best retelling of the housing market crash in such, like, I can't believe this actually happened. It's funny. It's funny because this is true. Like, I will never forget the moment when they're like, by the way, this actually really happened. This guy actually did do this. And it was him being like, it was the Steve Carell's character being like, to the banks being like, I'm not gonna do it. No, you guys, if you haven't seen it, then go watch it. You'll know what I'm talking about. It also has the guy who played Ken in it. I was like 11 or 12 when the housing market crashed, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I just remember my parents were being like, holy shit. Holy fuck. Like, every adult in my life was just like, oh my god, I have no idea what the fuck we're gonna do. And I'm like, yay! Yeah, Naruto! I very thoroughly remember every adult being like, I'm actually scared we're gonna, like, I have no idea what the fuck we're gonna do. Yeah, bitch. It's damn delectable. I like how we went to the housing market crash from they still follow their ex on social media. All right. They always take their mother. No, that's a red flag. I cannot deal with mothers that over intrude. Nah, get that shit away. Drama! Get that red flag out of my ass. No. No way, mother. No way. Get your ass out of my ass. Red flag. And talking red flags. What about father's advice? That's a good point. But it does always seem to be like the, like, incest. Like, okay, what's it called again? There's a term for it. Where, like, a mother over intrudes in a relationship because to them their son is, like, only theirs. It's like some sort of cest. It's not incest. It's like a word for it. Like an actual psychological term. Like something cest. Incessant? Well, that's an Oedipus complex, and that's more of like mom cest. Jesus Christ. Oedipus complex is more of like a guy who's obsessed with their mother. Whereas this is more of like a mother who can't let their son go and has to be like, oh, my baby cannot be incorrect. Papa's advice, Payne, change your name, but Papa's advice, right now we're only focusing on moms. We'll worry about father if it comes to that question. You got it, babe. It's called Chi no Watachi. No! That was like a whole fucking thing. Jesus. The ending will always scare me. Always haunt me. I'm saying red! It's a red fucking flag! Chino Watachi, more like Chino, get the fuck in my ass, bitch! I wanna survive! I wanna survive without mother coming into my body and trying to evacuate my soul! I need a goddamn priest to banish this demon out of my life! That's what I think. It's a red flag. A partner who's hyper independent. What the fuck does that even mean? Like, they really don't want anything to do with you? What does that mean? Like, they don't want to ever, like, live with you? Like, they never ask you for help? Maybe that might be it. That might be it. Yeah, I think, like, I understand, like, where it might be coming from, like, but I actually think that's a red flag. Like, maybe it's two different people who are independent that are like this, but I could never. Part of the reason, like, you know, in a relationship, it's about helping each other. It's about being there for each other. If you're hyper independent, then why do you have a partner? Like, you can do things without me. Like, if you want, you can do that. But if you never want my help, if you never want me there, if like you only want me there sometimes, like, I don't understand why you'd want to have a partner. Like, never asking for help or your opinion or whatever. I couldn't, like, I mean, that's what makes me feel like I'm actually there for you. Even if they need it, yeah. Like, even if they need it, yes. I think that's what it means. If they don't need it, you know, who am I to, like, push myself onto you? But, and I get not wanting to be even, like, seeming annoying or too dependent, but when you're too independent, then I actually think you're pushing people away. This has been Therapy Hime, everybody. Like, if you're ever in pain and you don't want to tell me because you're independent, and like, I'd feel shitty. Like, I'd be like, oh, hey, there you are, really fucking reeling after being in pain, and I was just kind of being over there playing RuneScape. Yeah, it seems like a toxic red flag. I think it is a toxic. I just feel like, yo, are we homies or are we no momies? Somebody make no momie a term for something so I could capitalize on that sentence. I think it's selfish. I understand, like, it's like a form, like, not on purpose to be selfish, but I think, like, I don't know. I couldn't imagine not leaning on a partner. We all need somebody to lean on. So call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody who's not hyper independent. Yeah, bro, I'm way too. Maybe it's because I'm also dependent as shit. Bro, I depend on it. If I even slightly start crying, I'll be like, ah! Hold me! Yeah, I sang this in high school chorus too. I did too. I had the that was my first solo was during that song. I don't even remember what my solo was when I'm trying to think about what part was it. Temptation! Something like that. I don't know. I don't remember how the song went. But either way. Yeah, it was my first solo in front of my high school. Everyone's just like, oh my god. Okay, the last one. Shall we go to the last one, everybody? Oh, shall we go to this last one? After all this time, after all these moments, we've done it. We're going to the last one. Is it a red or green or an in-between? Ha! It's the double ends for me, dog. And it is a partner who talks openly about their past relationship experience. Okay. I think, if it's all the time, like, yeah, if it doesn't mean, like, sexually, I wonder if it means, like, okay, it depends on, first of all, what are we talking about? Are we talking about, like, all of a sudden people be sitting at a restaurant and they'll be like, oh, I just remember this one time my ex and I went to Greece. It was, like, best fucking moment. We had the best pizza there ever. We, like, also, it's like, and then I'll be like, okay, well, why did you say that? Like, but if it's also, like, but if we had a similar situation to something they had in the past, and they were like, oh, my ex and I did, like, this is how, like, it worked. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, if it's constantly comparing, like, I don't know. And that's, I think a lot of the time, like, it is like that. Like, it's like, it is more of, like, a comparison. Like, oh, yeah, I did this with my ex, and this was like this. But, like, I think it's a little, yeah, it's a bit vague. But I'm going to go off of the fact that it just seems more of, like, I'm going to say red, though. I'm going to say red just because, like, most of the time from what I've seen and what I think, it's people that bring it up randomly. And it has nothing to do with anything. It just seems like they reminisce. And it's like, you still get reminded of your ex and this shit and, like, your past relationships or this. It's like, well, are you bringing it up because it's a bad memory? Like, if it's more of, like, okay, if they bring up a past memory and, like, I'm so glad, like, this has changed now, this is the better, and openly as well, it's like, are we saying this to everybody? What are we saying exactly? Is it, like, sexual? Is it deep? Is it, like, a bit much? Like, I don't want to know about your ex's nipples popping out of their shirt anytime they wear a bra. I don't mind an ex, maybe them talking about, like, an ex, but if it's all the time, and it's always just, like, and it depends on the situation. What are they saying? Does it have anything to do with what we're talking about now? Just like my ex, Gregor! Thank you. Gregor, I don't know if you were here before, but I said thank you for the 10. Thank you. I'm sorry I wasn't live before. Exactly. Thank you, Gregor. Thank you for having the bitch. But yeah. So I think, for me, I'm going to say red. If they even come near me, well, I'm not even saying with a 100-foot pole. I would, like, take that pole and shove it up inside of them. Yeah! Oh my god, that's the worst! Is when you'd be like, oh, have you been to this restaurant before? Like, or they'll be like, oh yeah. They're like, you'd be sitting there, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I came to this restaurant a lot with my ex. This was her favorite dish or something. It's like, okay. It's stuff like that. Like, who asked? Who asked that? Like, If it's like something that has nothing to do with anything, like why would you say that? That's what I mean. If it's like a situation that you're just bringing up stuff with your ex, like a past memory, and we're just talking about it, okay, whatever. But if it's just something like out of nowhere, then I'd be like, okay. Either way, guys, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm therapist Hime. I know you all have gotten your answers and you've been morally fixed. I don't even know. Yeah, I have fixed every question to this universe. How big is the universe? Where did we come from? Where did we go? Actually, I think Cotton Eye Joe came from Kansas. Has that been confirmed? Is that lore accurate? Can somebody Google where Cotton Eye Joe came from? Did he actually have cotton in his eyes? Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you. I'm gonna be ending the video here, guys. So, this is hell. Thank you, Thank you.